Flying Unicorn Cat and Heather. What's up, my girls? How are you? Good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, let me get my Cash App up. Let me do it. You're home now? Good. How was your family visit? Did you have the best time? I know you did. I know you did. Hey, Annabelle, we're not eating leaves off the ground, babe. Just be 1 second till I get my tech done. Give me 1 second, guys. Almost there with you.
Your patients may now be doing more of their own research, bringing you questions or opinions on their birth control selection.
Hi, Jackie. Hold on, I'll be with you guys in 1 second. I know I'm running behind here. Copy link. Put it over here. I'm almost there, you guys. It's done. We did it. Good morning. How are you guys? 31 in chat, only 3 likes. You guys are failing miserably. As you come into my chat, please give me a likes up, you guys. We got to get those likes up for the algorithm. 31 of you in here. Is every single one of you needs to like those likes for me. Go up here and manually hit that thumbs up button for me, or double tap the screen to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Hi, Ryan Henry. I'm good. How are you doing today, sweetie? Good to see you. Moonfletch, what's up? You say, hell no, y'all can't have shit back. Lucky as hell, black here. I don't know what that means, Moonfletch. You say it was an awesome time. It wore you out. Oh, being with your family wore you out? I believe that, honey. I believe that. Let's get my hair together. So I washed my hair last night. I went to bed with it wet in the roller thing, and in the heatless roller thing. And so this is what I ended up with. It's really wild and wavy today. So I do want to put the front up a little bit. Just put a little in the front up. Get this out of my face. A little pink bow. It's very small. I think this is a barrette for like little children. And it's perfect for me. Goes with the dress. Okay, that's better. Lipstick? Probably. Hi, Nilsum too. California's in the house. Hi, Ellie Davids. Hello. Let's put some lipstick on. The hair out of my mouth first. That might be helpful. Double tap that screen to like my stream, you guys. Perfect. Exactly. Now we got a purty mouth. Do you guys have something to drink? Let me get my shit over here. I'll show you what I'm drinking. Look in chat. There's my ginger ale. Who's your favorite ginger streamer? It's me. Make sure you guys have something to drink. I got my fancy Ohio wine glass. Make sure you have your drink, your ginger ale. That's what I'm drinking. What did I do, Annabelle? Are you going to go get that? Cheers, YouTubers. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Hamrock. Oh, that pops a little flat. I don't mind telling you. Annabelle's on stream, you guys. We got Annabelle, the French Bulldog's on stream. Did you want to look up at YouTube and say hello? She wants to say hi to you guys. This is Annabelle, the 6-year-old Frenchie. The 6-year-old Frenchie. There she is, looking beautiful. Yeah, who's the prettiest girl? I'm a dog too. Yes, I say the word pop a lot. What I don't call it soda. What else are you supposed to call it? Soda pop. I call it pop. Get the pop. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, you guys. Midwest America. Oh, Wyoming is here. They want to see my biceps. Okay. Ready? Kiss them for you. Okay. So I will kick your ass if you're not nice to me. Hello? My name's Jennifer. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Welcome to my channel. You guys, there's too many of you in here and not enough likes. Get over there and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. It's important for the algorithm. If we don't get that algorithm up there, nobody will come. Nobody will come. So make sure you like my stream. Or you can do it the fun way, right here. Do you have a phone? Double tap the screen to like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Look, Wyoming, we still have kisses on me. We'll keep it the whole time. If you keep kissing your biceps, they'll become huge. Well, I don't want my biceps huge, sweetie. I'm a girl. I mean, I just am fit. This is how they look. Do I have a WhatsApp? No, I do not. Housewife Gangsters. Exactly, Juan. Hi, Fred. Welcome. Alamo City. You're trashy, Alamo City. I'm a dog, too. Your name is also Jennifer. Nice to meet you. Wine muscles? No, sweetie. I don't drink. So this channel is California Sober. I haven't drank alcohol in over 20 years. So I am alcohol-free and I am drug-free. My name is Jennifer. I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Make sure you are subbed to my channel. If you're not, sub the fuck up. Subscribe right there. Subscribe. Also hit that notification button so that you can tell every time I go live. I go live all the time because this is my public diary. We're keeping a very public YouTube live stream diary. So if you're into that, come check it out. Look at that. Brittany's sending me floating hearts already. Got it, Britt. Thank you. Welcome to chat. Good to see you, girl. Okay, and the rest of it. Blah, 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 blah. What's up, Raven? How are you? And Hamrock says yes. Juan is here. Brittany Mercer sending me floating hearts. Truth says pass. You know what, Truth? We're going to pass on you, too. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a dog too. Says, Alamo, it's okay if you're trashy. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah, we get a lot of trashy trolls in here. I'm a very successful live streamer, you guys, and I have a lot of ops. They don't like that. So they're going to come in here and try to make me look stupid or try to make you feel stupid for being in here. So as the trolls come, just look between the comments for the cool people because they're here too. We ignore the trolls in my chat because we're going to get a lot of them. Aloha. Chemo Gibson, aloha, meow, 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 choo, choo. Kevin is, Who is Kevin? Kevin Tripp is here. What's the channel about? Kevin, hello. You've walked into my daily diary. I've been streaming for about 4 years. I am a 56-year-old housewife, you guys. So I am not everybody's cup of tea. But I'm also an eccentric artist, filmmaker, photographer, and have a lot of wild stories to tell. So instead of writing a book, instead of opening a journal, I keep a daily diary here on YouTube. So I do document my life on a daily basis on YouTube and on TikTok live streaming. So that's what you've run into. Every day is going to be different. You might hear me trauma dumping and crying about my childhood the next day. The next day I'll be doing cartwheels and spinning and laughing. So that's what my channel's about. My channel is about me and what's going on in my life. So give me a thumbs up, give me a like if that's your cup of tea. Hang out. If not, move on and scroll forward. Martina says, I'm scared. Does your tea come with sugar? I'm all sugar, sweetie. Trolls actually suck. And you don't deserve it. Keep the trolls, baby. Well, listen, if I didn't have trolls, it wouldn't mean I was a successful live streamer. Trolls only come in if you're doing well and you're successful, so that's a good sign for me. So you guys just ignore the trolls. I'm also a monetized channel, so I leave most of those people in. If they're gonna come in here and tell me I'm ugly and I'm old and I'm worthless, we just leave them in. They're the trolls. They're a part of this well-oiled machine as well. Also, I get paid for their comments, so thanks, trolls. Hi, Donnie. Hi, Big Lon. Remy Middleton, hello. Kevin Tripp. Juan says, damn, I heard that, baby. Kyle, what is a troll? Okay, so Kyle, you know how you came in here being very nice and saying hello and asking a question? A troll will come in here and be very mean and say nasty things right off the bat, because they're nasty, ugly people. So a troll will come in here and say, Jennifer, you're ugly, what are you doing here? And then they'll look at you and they'll say, all you trolls, get a life, get the fuck out of here. So that's what a troll is. They just come in here and they're nasty. So we try to ignore their bad vibrations, you guys. Jem Lynn Love, good morning from New Jersey. How are you doing today? Hi, Jem Lynn Love. It's funny, my middle name is Lynn, spelled just like that. So I'm Jennifer Lynn. Isn't that funny? I'm doing great today. How about you? What's going on? It's beautiful outside. It's beautiful weather. I'm loving waking up to this morning. Juan says, you are gorgeous, baby. Do what you want, baby. I like that you called me baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Jemmy Lynn Love says, my middle name is Lynn, too. I love that. Yes. Bitch power between us. Okay, so again, my name is Jennifer. Make sure you are wearing something comfy. What do I have on? This is vintage again. I have another vintage dress on. This is a vintage sundress. Look at it. Just cotton, but guess what it has? You know I die if it has pockets. It has pockets. So this is, and it's all cotton. This is an all cotton vintage sundress that I found. Really quite amazing, is it not? So we'll do some spins in that. Ta-da! Make sure you're wearing something comfy. And make sure it's cute, by the way. Make sure you have something to drink. You know me. I am drinking ginger ale. It is my usual crack. It might look like wine, but no, you guys, I'm California sober. I don't drink alcohol. I just like a fancy glass. So this is just Canada Dry ginger ale. I even put it in the chat. Cheers, YouTubers. So make sure you have something to drink. And most importantly, make sure you have something to smoke. We are a cannabis content channel, so we'll be smoking today. I have nunchucks. I'm like Britney Spears with the knife dance. But I have nunchucks. So I have 2 puffers here today. This is a normal THC puffer. So let's try this one. This one is Blackberry Kush. Oh boy, that was a good one. moly, that hit. We gotta share this bench with Annabelle right now. You wanna lay here with us and be on YouTube? Wow, that was a good one. Okay, so this was the regular cartridge THC one. What's this one? You know what it is. This one is the Dabs pen. Let's make sure we have some in there. We might actually do a little work for this one, guys. Let me take this down here. So, to fill this, you open the top. You open this part, which isn't always easy. Sometimes I might have to use my dress. Look at that. Look how well that worked with the dress. I got a little fuzz on there, but that's okay. A little fuzz from my dress never hurt anybody. So get your dabs out. You got 60 in chat and only 28 likes. I'm going to need you guys to get those likes up for me. Go on. Double tap the screen to like my stream. We're about to start poking SMOT here, and you know what that means. I'm going to get shadow banned. So the only ways I can get against that shadow ban is if you guys help me. You guys have to go in there and like my stream. That's all I ask. If you can share my stream, that would help too, you guys. So this little scuba doo just goes in the Duba Scoob. Right like that. Duba Scoob goes in the Scuba Doo. And then you make sure you tighten that all up. So if you're wondering, this is made by Evolve. You can get it at your local smoke shop for about $35 to smoke your dabs in. I always used to just smear my dabs on top of my weed like a barbarian. And I still do that. But I have the... Let's see what you guys are saying. Hi, Ray. You liked and subscribed. Thank you, Jemmy. Gem Lynn Love. I'm just going to call you Gem. Because it's getting a little long. So I'm going to call you Gem. Hi, Jen's House of Pain. Jen's House of Pain, you're going live tonight. Have you ever gone live before? I don't remember you being a streamer, sweetie. Let me look. Jen's House of Pain. Let me make sure I got your notifications going on so I can be there. I'm going to go to your channel. No, you've never gone live before. You're going to go live tonight? Shut up. Shut up. I'm so excited. What time? Let me make sure. So I'm not even subscribed to you, Jen's House of Pain. What is wrong with me? So let me show you guys how to do this correctly. To subscribe, you subscribe to someone. Hello. Okay, that's not where it ends. It gives you to this page. If you just go away on this page, you don't get the notification bell. You got to get that little check up to all. That's how I'm going to know she goes live. Okay, I've got Jen's House of Pain. Not only am I subscribed to her, but I moved that little checky poo up to all. That means I have my notification bells on for her. So when she goes live tonight, I will be able to watch her. What's her at? Do you guys want to watch her too? It's at Jen's House of Pain. At Jen's House of Pain. This is my chat buddy, you guys. I told her to go live before, and look at now, she's going to go live today. Very excited, Jen. What time? What time? I'm very excited. You're doing a live tonight, and I gave you the courage? Yes! See, I'm doing God's work. I did something. If I can cause one of you, just one of you out there to create on your channel, I don't care what you live stream about. I don't care if you plant a flower. I don't care if you want to show me your dog. I don't care if you have poetry, you want to draw calligraphy, write your name. I don't care what you do on your live stream, you guys, but do something. I'm so proud of Jen's House of Pain. I could scream. And I want you guys all to see how beautiful she is, too. She's a beautiful woman, a beautiful girl with beautiful content. This is all the content on her page. Look at, she got content. Yeah. So, we are excited for you, Jen. I'm very excited for you. Congratulations. And we got Uri Brook Girl in the house. Uri Brook Girl, I want to talk to you for a second. Thank you. I did a video short yesterday, you guys, of my morning glories, my purple and black morning glories. Uri girl comes in the comments. She was, Jen, careful. You just doxed yourself. You just showed everybody your address. Holy fucking shit. Uri girl, you're very new to my channel. What you don't know about me is I'm an extremely successful YouTuber. What that means is I'm extremely hated on the YouTube. I'm hated so much on the YouTube. Oh, look at that. We got finger hearts coming up. You just do that and hearts explode. Thank you so much. Who gave me that? Chantel Leach. Thank you. We're just going to call you Chantel. Thank you. And Jem is sending me a floating heart. Catching the floating heart as well. Thank you. Okay, so let me get back to what I'm saying to Uri Girl Brooke. Here is the thing. I'm not a normal streamer. I've been streaming for 4 years. I've streamed with a lot of other, I don't want to say famous, let's say well-known YouTubers, okay? Didn't go well. Sometimes doesn't go well when you stream with homeless meth heads, okay? It doesn't go well. So I have a lot of clippers. Do you know what clippers are? Clippers are people who cover me. Clippers are people who take my face, my live stream, my shorts, they clip me, they put them on your page, they turn around what I say, make me look ugly, make what I say ridiculous so that people will hate me. There's one clipper that has about 50 to 75 images of me, stolen content on his channel. Another clipper, he likes to call himself a reaction channel, but he's nothing but a piece of shit because he does longer versions. He once did a 7.5-hour long live stream of me. All of it was lies. All of it was hate. Can you imagine, even if you did hate someone, you pressing live and live streaming for 7.5 hours? It was all about me. It was all how this man hated me and thought I shouldn't be streaming and how I was ugly and how I was old and blah, 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 blah. So after I get numerous of these people, and why do they want to do this to me? Not because I'm a bad girl, not because I'm ugly or old. It's because I'm successful, you guys, and those people are clippers, so they can't create their own content. So they find a successful streamer, usually a woman, usually with tits, so they can put them on their page and get some subs. So that being done, let's see, the first time I was doxxed by was that reaction channel. Steve the Live was the first asshole to ever dox me. And then he said he didn't dox me because on my channel, under some art things, was my email. Yeah, so people are looking on my channel and looking at my art. I would put my email there so they could find out how to get to me. But that's not usually how trolls get to you. Trolls get to you on a reaction channel when you're being made fun of. So on that channel, he decided to dox me. He said he did it on accident, but we know that that's not true. We know he did it on purpose. That was the first time I was doxed. When I was doxed that time, he doxed my email. I got literally, I don't know if it was 1,000, 2,000, I don't know, but I had to make a police report because people were threatening to come over here, kill me, skin me, kill my dogs, get my husband fired, behead me in the middle of the night, and they all had my address. Everybody had my address. Then the second guy, Janny, comes along. He wants to dox me. Then Deebsy comes along. He wants to dox me. Then all of them get together and they want to swat me. So they want to send the cops over here, animal control. So those of you that are worried about me showing my address here, that's kind of my flex, you guys, because I've been doing this so long and so many people hate me and so many people have tried to take me down that I've been doxxed at least 5 to 10 times and I've been swatted twice. Once by animal control and once by the police. What happened at the end of all of those? Nothing. Nothing ever happened. We have Saint right now. Saint10 out there. He's making waves this week because he beat the fuck out of his girlfriend and then he chased her as she got into her car. She got into a car accident. And Saint10 last night decided to stream instead of go see his girlfriend. Right? So Saint10, he's a problem for me too, and I thought I'd bring that up in a little short last night. So people like that who hate me, who make me a part of their streams, who make my address a part of their streams, who will steal my content so that they can have content, those people who will send things home to try to scare me. Thank you for that star. So I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. What I may tell you, that's a successful streamer, and that's what comes along with it. But I'll also tell you guys, there's another name for that. It's called cyberbullying. So I've been cyberbullied on the internet legally for 4 years, to the fact where I have a detective in my city, a cyber detective that helps me with basically just one of these people. Look, you guys can do whatever you want to me on the internet. You can dox me and that kind of shit. But when you do start doing things to me at my house, like sending me emails and stuff like that, threatening, that is illegal. So, just make a quick little disclaimer about that, you guys. So, Uri girl, I want to thank you for looking out for me, but you'll see my address a lot more because you know what? Every single one of my ops has my address. Every single person on the YouTube that wants to take me down has my address. So you, Uri girl, the fact that you saw my address, it's cool and I'm safe. I'm also very well protected here in Cleveland. I'm actually in Lakewood, so Lakewood police are very well aware of when I got swatted because that was a false report. And they don't like false reports. They actually then go look for the person who reported that false report because they had to waste their time. So I want you guys not to worry so much about that. Also, I put that Saint thing up today, or yesterday, because I wanted you guys to hear what Saint had said to me, how he threatened my life. Okay, why did Saint10 threaten my life, another streamer who's a man? A, because he's autistic. B, because he has BPD. And C, because he's a little bitch. He wouldn't threaten a man. He wouldn't threaten a man streamer. He would only threaten a woman. Why did Saint not like me anymore? Because I got my channel back. And he thought it was a punch in the gut to him. I lost my channel due to another YouTuber. I got my channel back with the help of another YouTuber. Saint didn't like the other YouTuber that helped me get my channel back, so he said that I made a passive-aggressive move towards him by getting my channel back. Me getting my channel back had nothing to do with Saint10, okay? Saint10 is a little weird, old, autistic dude that is strange. So he threatened me. He threatened to have people come to Cleveland and have me hurt on his live stream. I made a short about that numerous times, but I remade that short last night. Why? Because he had his girlfriend hurt. He hurt his girlfriend on stream. Saint also yelled at me once and told me I was too old to stream. Okay? I'm 56 years old. I look way younger than Saint, by the way, and Saint's girlfriend is 60-ish. Saint's girlfriend is 60 or older. Saint harassed her on his stream the other day. He spit on her. He filmed her naked. All she wanted to do was help him, but he was on pills and he was drunk and he was abusing her on camera. And then what happened? His girlfriend Magic left. Why do you think she left, you guys? To go get some milk? Or do you think because Saint was bothering her and abusing her? Do you think Saint ran out to the car and chased her? I bet he did. Guess what happened? She got in a big car accident and she was in the hospital for the past few days. What was Saint doing? Do you think he was sitting there in the visiting room? Do you think he was visiting his loved one? No. He was live streaming, fighting with Victoria J. Who is Victoria J? Just someone in the community that covers all the assholes. Why? And then Saint made a comment to Victoria J like, well, why should my life stop just because my girlfriend's in the hospital? Why should I go visit my girlfriend? And why should my life stop while she's in the hospital? So he wanted to stream on Kick with his 20 viewers. 20. That dude don't have more than 20 viewers, and they all have alts. So maybe he has 40 different people coming in there. So I did make a video about that yesterday. So I wanted you guys to know what that was about and why. IP2 doesn't scare me. I know many people in IP2 that are wonderful, successful streamers. I also know some people in IP2 that are meth heads, crackheads, and pieces of shit. But you know what's worse than that? The people who just want to be IP2 and they never will be. So IP2, I see you, I know you, I fuck with you. I would never want to be with you. What am I? I'm a successful YouTuber and TikToker. I consider myself a streamer. I would never categorize myself into one little area. But have I fucked with IP2 in the past? Yeah, I have. I watched the Victoria J show yesterday. I don't go into chats like that anymore. I don't jump into chats like that anymore. But if I have ever wanted to jump into a chat, it would have been yesterday. Because Victoria J is correct. Saint is a piece of shit. He's a woman abuser. He only goes after women. And I put that short up too. make a point yesterday. I'm a woman. He went after me. Okay? He went after me when my channel got taken down and when I was going through cancer. He accused me after him and I had many, many, many long private conversations about his grandpa. I'm not sure if it was grandpa, but he called him his pops. It was very close to his pops. And look, Saint reached out to me because I had cancer. And he wanted to tell me about his pops who had cancer, skin cancer. And pops had lost, gone through, operation after operation, just like I had. I've gone through 16 cancer operations. So somewhere in there, when he decided to befriend Dope Girl, when my channel got taken down, when I was going through cancer, Saint decided to turn on me and tell me I was faking my cancer, that I was faking my cancer. Even though you guys all saw it and you saw the surgery I went through. He said I was faking my cancer for attention. And then he said on top of that, I deserved to get cancer because I was faking it. Can you imagine? So that's Saint10. I want you guys all to know who Saint10 is. Saint10 has BPD. Saint10 has autism. In that clip, you'll hear Saint10 talking to me about saying, woman, you got a personality disorder. I don't have any disorders, okay? I have anxiety, and I have a little bit of OCD. I don't have bipolar. I don't have autism. I don't have BPD like that man does. So for that man to come against a woman like me, sorry, bitch, but I'm not your girlfriend. I won't step back and just say, okay, Saint, I'll go to work and make money for you so you don't have to get a job. I would never do that. I'll say, Saint, you're a piece of shit. You have used your girlfriend magic for years so that you don't have to get a job. That woman has gone to work. That woman is in her 60s, okay? I'm too old to stream. I'm too old, but you're dating a woman who's in her 60s, Saint? Are you okay? Dudes, how's your wieners? You're an asshole. So I've come on here to start my stream to talk about Saint10 today. I'm going to back Victoria J with what she said yesterday. And yeah, Saint's a piece of shit. And I'm here to tell you that I am one of his victims. Now, am I sad? Am I a victim? No, I actually got the W because I walked away from that community where you can only have 40 subs and there are 12 alts. And they all actually hate watch you. I now am successful. I have people from all over the world watching me. Okay? So, Saint10 is a loser. Anybody who watches that piece of shit, Saint10, is a loser. He attacks women. He hurt his woman. His woman was hurt yesterday, and instead of visiting her in the hospital, he sat there and streamed on Kick and argued with Victoria J. Okay, so that's a little disclaimer I wanted to get by. Okay, so Matthew's getting taken out of my chat. Hi, Tone Loke. Good morning. How are you? Thank you for the star, Gem. So Chantel says they're all basement fleas living in their mom's basement. Yes, and the second I realized that, I jumped out of that community. And I was never in that community 100%. I just had my little toe dipped in there. Being a live streamer, you're going to want to dip your toes in a lot of different things. Like I dipped my toe in Daisy the Venice Healer and interviewed her and became friends with her. Like I interviewed Father God and had him on my channel. You're going to dip your toes in a lot of different things. And most of them, you find out at the end of the day, it's a pretty ugly situation. Henry Dawson, cool girl, now let's go out there and get some applications so you can get a job now. Henry Dawson, the name of my channel is The Real Housewife of Cleveland, sweetie. The Real Housewife of Cleveland. I've been married almost 19 years. I'm a kept woman. The whole premise to my channel is that I don't have a job. But funny thing is, in the middle of that, YouTube decided to give me a job and start paying me. So I'm paid right now for this YouTube stream. What do you think about that, Henry Dawson? So no, I won't be going out there and getting job applications and getting a job because I don't want to and I don't need to. My husband works very hard, so I don't have to. I'm not going to go out and get a job. It's not something that I'm interested in or need to do. Does that hurt your soul? Does that make you jealous? Hi, Infa. Oh, UPS is here. I bet it's not for me, and I bet it's not from Huckleberry. Come on, you girl. Let's go inside. Good morning. Tone Loke says, Jen's House of Pain, I'll try to check out your channel. No, Tone Loke, that's not what you do. You don't try to check out Jen's House of Pain's channel. You go to Jen's House of Pain, you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, that check mark, you put it up, and when it rings later, you go live, because there I'll be in chat, and we'll all be in her chat, and it'll be so much fun. Day Tripper's here. Day Tripper says, I love the music. Well, I was in a different kind of mood this morning, Day Tripper. Usually I'd be having Pantera on, or some techno, or some Korn. Oh, no. I was feeling classical this morning, so we put on, what is this called? It's on YouTube here. This is by Haladon Music. Haladon Music is the name of the channel, and it's one of my favorite classical channels, Haladon Music. This particular one, it's a stream. It's about 12 hours long, and it says classical music to make your brain shut up. And it's got a picture of a beautiful redheaded woman, and she looks just like me. So this is one of my favorite live streams to listen to. It starts out with Claire de Lune. The second song is Moonlight Sonata, and it goes on and on and on with just some chill classical music. Yeah, so that was the moon I am in today. So thank you for liking it, Day Tripper. I do too. Keith is here. Oh, and Keith the Smooth Healer is here. If you're not following Keith the Smooth Healer, I don't know what you're doing with your life on YouTube. He said, Jen's House of Pain, may you just automatically and naturally adapt, improvise, and overcome to naturally detect, deflect, and disrupt any harmful intentions, more with every healing breath. Well, Keith, I don't expect her to have too many trolls today, unless my trolls are watching and come for you. Jen, this might not have been the best idea. I don't want you to get in trouble with my trolls. So if someone come and trolls you, Jen, today, and if they say anything about Cleveland, or if they're just trolling you at all, Jen, here's what you do. You hit their name, you scroll a little further down, and it says hide from page. Don't give them times outs. Don't do any of that. Just clean up your chat day one, and then so you don't take any shit. If there's someone in there coming in there saying, hey, I like your tits, leave those people. You know what? Your tits are probably amazing, so leave them in there. But it's just the people that wish you bad, you know, that may say nasty, really nasty things to you. Take them out of there immediately, Jen. And I will give you one piece of advice that I learned from Ice Poseidon himself. Ice Poseidon from CX. Ice Poseidon, who created IPP2. Ice Poseidon says, the biggest thing to live streaming is you have to be good at improv. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to drop the mic. That's all you need to know. If you're good at improv, you'll be good at streaming. If you're not good at improv, fake it when you're streaming, and you should do okay. And just be yourself. FTSU, hello. The Yoking Zebra says, I guess I'm out of the loop. Why are you out of the loop, Yoking Zebra? Tone Loke says, hit the button if you're not a rat. And Jen's House of Pain says, I've got plenty of mods. Well, that could be a problem, Jen's House of Pain. Mods can also ruin your channel. Mods will assume sometimes that you would like things taken out that probably should stay. So I learned that lesson about a year ago. And I used to have a lot of mods that took care of me, protected me. And then I realized it was ruining my channel. And I wasn't seeing half the comments that were coming in that were actually good and good for my channel. So be careful about that. You don't want every bad comment taken out. You don't. That would make your algorithm bad, and that would make your channel only have 3 people in your chat. So be very careful with your mods, sweetie. Mods like to have power on your channel. And TBH, nobody should have power on your channel but you. And you being a very new streamer, you could have mods in there, but nobody should really be taking anyone out of your channel but you. Okay? I learned that from Daisy the Venice Healer, and I've learned that from quite a few people, and I've learned it from being a streamer. Hi, Danger Chris. How are you? Gemlin Well, Jim Lim and I resonate with each other with that. She says, ha ha ha, laugh out loud. I bet it does make a lot of people jealous. And I'm not going to lie, I don't work. And I don't need my husband. I don't need to because my husband works and he has a really good job and he works hard. Yeah, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. You and I are lucky. Look, if I wanted a career, I'd go out and get one. I went to college to be an art history I was an art history major. I wanted to get into restoration, and I was an English lit minor. So I went to Kent State, and then I transferred to Cleveland State. I could go get a job doing something like that. I could go get a job at the art museum right now and work in the back room. If there's a piece of paint flaking off of a thing, I could be the one to help put that paint back on. But I don't want a job because I'm a housewife. I prefer being a housewife. I would rather do the yard, do the house, cook for my husband, get on my knees for my husband, so there's nothing he has to do but work and pay the bills. And everything else in our life is taken care of. Do we have a ton of money? No. We'd have a lot more money if I did have a job, but we are doing just fine. And this is the lifestyle that I want, and it's the lifestyle he likes. He likes his wife at home to be taking care of him in the house, and that's how I like it. We're old school, we're OGs. So I know a lot of people don't like that. They are jealous of that, or they're mad at me about it. I don't care. It's what my life entails. Hi, Heather. Edwin is here. ZR says, good girl. ZR says, those are degrees for morons. That's why the bar entry is so low. ZR is calling my trolls morons. Well, yeah. I mean, and this is a YouTube chat room. It's not like I'm out trying to like get more views than other streamers, or I'm going against other streamers. I'm doing exactly what other streamers aren't, okay? I'm married. I live in a home. Most people who stream do not. They're usually homeless. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just a fact. They're usually homeless, they're usually poor, they're usually wild on drugs. So I don't do drugs. This is a cannabis content channel, very different. And I've never seen a streamer that was in an 18-year happy marriage. So I am doing something different here, and I can't be compared to other people like that, you guys. Yet those people try to compare me to them, but it will never happen. Okay, so we filled the dabs with the dabs pen. Are we ready to give it a try? Blink if you love Cleveland. Let's sesh a little bit. Let's try to sesh with this. I hit it. Holy shit. That worked. Well, I took a really big hit. Let's look at me. How red can I get? Yes! Okay, number one hit that made us cough. Let's do that again. You ready? Ooh. Marcus wants to be kicked out of chat really fast. Bye, Marcus. Hi, Sam. Hi, Gary. What's Southeast saying, Sam? Well, look, we won't debate this in chat. I'm going to say this once, and there will be no debate. And this goes out to Handle, or HBWJSS. They ask me, so what is the truth? Should it be gender equality or the traditional way? Which way is the most fair? It doesn't matter about fairness. It matters about your mental sanity and facts in science. There are only two genders. There will ever only be two genders. If you are weird and mentally ill and you want to consider yourself trans and you want to go cut off your wiener and shape it into a plum with stitches with a slit in it, you're still going to be a man. I got news for you. There are only two genders. Then you're going to be a sick, disgusting man. I do not support the trans community. Not 1%. The trans community is very, very ill in their minds. They are mutilating their bodies. If you disagree with that, then they say you are a hater. No, I'm here to say love yourself as you were born. Look, when I was 3 years old, I wanted to be a unicorn. What if my parents had put a thing on my head and given me a mane and a tail? Yeah, that would have been abuse. So what people are doing and making little kids trans is abuse. You trans people that are trying to come into my locker rooms and be in my sports, well, we just showed you where you stand on that, you lunatics. And you trans people, if you're trying to come into my woman's bathroom where there are little girls, I myself will take you the fuck out, you wildebeest. Go shit in the woods where you belong. So that's where I stand on transgender people in that issue. I don't support it whatsoever. There are two genders. And if you show me anything else, I'm going to not think very highly of you. Okay, so that's where I stand on that. You ask, I shall tell you. Like it or dislike it. If you don't like what I just said and you're going to come at me and try to debate it, we won't debate this in this chat because that's what's going on. Those are my feelings. If you feel differently about that, take it over there to the left, fly your tranny weirdo flag, and get some fucking help. Okay? Because the rest of us are going to live our lives like we're supposed to, and we're going to look down on you people because you're acting like lunatics. Lunatics. You're mad at the political way of the world, and you run around with your green hair and your septum piercing and your sign. When is the last time you saw a heterosexual Republican acting like that? How about you guys grow up? Nobody cares who you're fucking, if you want to fucking. If you're that fucked up in your mind, you might want to seek help. If you don't like what I'm saying, change the channel, because you're not going to change my mind. And if you want to debate this in my chat, you're just going to be debating with some troll in here, because I won't have it. Ooh. We're going to take you out. Okay, so I'm just going to go through my chat and take a couple people out right now. Lola Young, do I support Trump? Yes, I'm MAGA, and I support Trump, and I support ICE, and I support America. So this is a MAGA channel, but this is also a free speech chat. I'm telling you where I come from. You can have all your different opinions, but what we won't do, this isn't a debating channel. You can believe the total opposite in me, keep it to yourself, and we can still talk and chat in here and be friends. A lot of you weird Democrats, woke people decide that you have to hate everybody on the planet who has different thoughts than you and go up to ICE and throw dildos at them and water bottles. Like, I'm not about that. I feel like if we have different political beliefs, we should still be able to talk in the real world. Like, hi, how's the weather? You have pretty hair, that type of thing. And that's what I'm about on this channel. So I do welcome everybody who has a different opinion than me, and I'm not going to try to change your mind. I'll just tell you where I'm coming from. And that's it. You get to know me. You can tell me on what your side, and if it's different than mine, happy for you. You love trannies. Good for you. Weird, but okay. Philly sends me 100%, 100% uwu, 100% uwu. Mark is giving me flags and saying America. Yeah. Smokey says Trump is everyone's daddy. You better all remember that. Yeah, Trump's doing pretty good. Trump is doing everything that I voted for, and then some. So there's nothing that you guys can say about Trump that would upset me or make me think less of him. Is he doing 100% amazing job? No, he's going to fuck up with some things. But he is doing better than any president I've ever seen in my 56 years on this planet. He's doing more than the last few presidents did. He's gotten shit done. So I have only good things to say about him. A lot of people think he's insane. Maybe he is. But maybe insanity is how you get shit done with the insane people around the world attacking us. Brett, I don't have any thoughts on Palestine or Israel. I keep my own thoughts within America here. What Trumpy poo and America does outside of America with those other countries, I don't mess with my mind with that. That's a political jump that I'm not going to involve myself in. I don't need to mess with my mind with Palestine or Israel. So I don't think about that stuff. I hope it all works out over there for the best for everyone. That's what I say about that. USA first, exactly. USA first. And the way the past few presidents have run this, with all the migrants coming in from Venezuela, from Haitian. Look, I'm in Ohio. They were eating the cats and the dogs. And in Springfield, we don't even have ducks or geese left. You think they ate all the cats and the dogs? They ate the ducks and the geese too. Now they're under the pigeons. So if you think that that's not real, it is. And so keep going, woke people. Keep defunding the police. Who's going to come to your house when that Venezuelan comes and throws acid in your face and rapes your wife and your daughter? Okay? You've defunded the police. That you thought you were funny and cool doing that. So I am all about Blue Lives Matter. I support the police. I support ICE. I support America. I support Trump. So it's not popular in this day and age, but it's organically who I am. My parents were woke Democrat hippies, and I thought they were pieces of shit. They didn't believe in anything for America. They wanted to fight. They wanted to pretend there was a protest so they could go out and party, and so they'd make a sign and smoke some weed and make a mess out in the world. That does nothing. Have you ever seen Republicans protest? No. Conservatives protest? No, we don't, because it's dumb. Okay? So we don't need to make a sign about who we fuck. We don't need to make a sign about what we want to happen politically in the world. You know what we do? We sit back, we act like adults, and we vote on voting day. So the rest of you should take a little memo and stop being such weirdos. Get your lives together. Buster says I'm not racist. Brett says haha. Yuppie, welcome. He says have a wonderful Wednesday. Yuppie, good to see you in chat. Oh, Smokey says do it. I swear I'm gonna ground you. No more Roblox. You guys, Roblox is dangerous. Don't let your kids on Roblox. Got you, Heather. Got you. Done and done, Heather. And Heather, thank you for coming in that professional way with exactly what I needed. You didn't come in like the other people saying, there's a kid in chat. Heather came in saying Brett is a 13-year-old kid. That's all I ever need to know from you guys. Thank you. Heather used to be a top mod for me, you guys, and Heather is my buddy. So if there ever is a kid in chat, that is the way to come about it. Don't come at me screaming, there's someone in here being an asshole, there's a kid. You come at me and you give me the info so I can take care of it quickly. And we did that in about 1 second, didn't we, Heather? 1-2 punch for me and Heather. She said Brett is a 13-year-old kid. That being said, let me go through that spiel. You guys, I am 56-year-old. I'm a 56-year-old housewife. I was born in 1969. I'm Generation X. I'm looking for a more mature chat. I'm not your normal streamer. I'm not looking for you normal chatters. Children are not allowed in this chat. This is an adult chat. I want people my own age or older, but I'll deal with you younger people, okay? So you have to be at least 18 years old to be in this chat. I prefer you be 30 or older to be in this chat. That's what I'm looking for. But let's just say you have to be 18 years or older, or young, 18 years or older to be in this chat. I be talking about very, very specific adult things. I be doing things on here that are not legal in every state and that every child should not be seeing, okay? So get it together. This is an adult chat. I expect trolls. We're in a YouTube chat room, but I also expect adults that can have good conversation and have manners. I expect that too, because I've already met so many of you. Look, we have 77 likes, you guys. 77 likes and 36 in chat. Heather, I want to give a special shout out to you, Heather. I got your email yesterday. I hit you back, and I thought that was so nice of you. Heather wants to make something for me. So Heather, I don't know what you need for me. I wrote that back. I said that's wonderful that you're going to do that. She wants to make something for Muggsy, about Muggsy, something like that. So I don't know what you need from me, Heather, but yes, please do make whatever's in your mind, and I will love it. If you need my address, Heather, I will give it to you privately on the email. You just know the rules, Heather. Don't abuse it. Don't make it public. Don't give it to anybody. I know you wouldn't because Heather knows my backstory, but I just have to say that publicly. But yeah, Heather, I will absolutely 100% ooh-woo give you my address if that's what you need. So if Heather's going to make something, we should all be excited. Heather was in love with Muggsy, just like I was, just like Skippy was. Look, there's other people on the internet. Danny Phantom Live loved Muggsy. A lot of people tried to tell me that Danny was trolling Muggsy. No, Danny loved Muggsy. So did Heather. So did Shep. A lot of people fell in love with my dog before he passed. And a lot of people missed that little tiny Mugamoo, including Heather. So if Heather, you want to make something like that, please do, and send it to me, and I'll cherish it, and I'll send you my address, sweetie. Just be very careful with that address. Oh, you want to make a video? Okay, well, you can do that, sweetie. I don't know how you're going to do that, but go right ahead. You know, there's tons of videos on my page here. There's also tons of videos on my backup channel, Cleveland Housewife. If you wanted to see them all, Heather, you should create a TikTok. Because TikTok, you would love, Heather. And that's where my full timeline of 4 years of streaming is from beginning to end. So you have the first video Muggsy ever did on my TikTok timeline, you guys, to the last. All 4 years of it. So if you guys are ever interested in my full timeline, it is on my TikTok, which is called Real Housewife of Cleveland. I do stream over there, and I am monetized over there as well. Why can't you see all that here? Why, when you look at my channel, it says I've had my channel since 2007, but I only have content since last June. I used to have so much content on this channel all the way back till 2007. My wedding videos were on here. Videos of my dogs that have passed away. Well, I also live streamed with Daisy the Venice Healer, Father God. They were weird, and those were mistakes, but Jesus Christ, you know, it was content. My biggest mistake was streaming with Dope Girl. I had her on my channel for, a year maybe, a summer, if best, and I befriended her. And she was a homeless woman from LA living in an RV that didn't work, and she was extremely unhealthy and overweight, and she was an alcoholic and a meth head. One day, she got mad at me. Why? Because I told our other friend, Paper Seatbelt, that I was worried about her being homeless, being a meth head, and living in an RV that didn't work. I was worried about her. And then what happened? Dope's girl said, "You've been talking shit about me." That was the day I went for my cancer surgery. And then Dope Girl decided to start hating me because I was worried about her. What happened 2 days after that? I woke up, turned on my YouTube channel, and it was gone. There was no YouTube channel. I had over 2K subs at that time. I was monetized just like I am now. I streamed here my daily diary just like I do every day. What happened? There was no channel. It was gone. Nothing was there. I had a backup channel, so I went on that, and I started contacting some people. What happened? What happened? What do you think happened? Well, what happened was Melissa, Dope Girl, went into a deep meth psychosis, got mad at me because I liked her and I was worried about her, and nuked my page. What does that mean? She took down my channel. She had my password because we were buddies and we helped each other on our channels. And she took my password, and she not only deleted my channel, but she deleted every video, every live stream, and every short, everything I had created on it. After about 2 months last summer, this happened last June, this time last year. After about 2 months at the end of the summer, I was able to get my channel back with my subs, but there was nothing on it. There was none of my content. My wedding videos, all gone. I don't have any to this day. All the videos of my dogs, my old rescues that have passed, gone. So that's why when you tune into this channel, there's not a lot of content. I had to start over last June on this channel, all over again. And I think I have over 1,100 creations. That means over 1,100 videos on this channel. That means I've done all that since last June. And I had to work very hard to get remonetized, to get my subs back up again. Did I get my subs back up? Last June I had 2K. We're working on 8K right now. We're about 200 away from 8K right now. When did we get 7K? Less than a month ago. So right now my algorithm is booming and it's doing great. It's karma because YouTubers tried to fuck with me and YouTubers tried to hurt me. And I did get hurt and they did fuck with me. And they did remove my channel. Why? Because I was a nice girl and I was successful, and they were intimidated by me because I was doing very well and they were not. Look, sometimes I can get 45K on a live stream. What's Dope Girl getting? What's her biggest number? 200? So that's the karma, you guys. That's the karma. What's the other karma? I'm sitting here in my home with my husband of 18 years. Where's Dope Girl? On another dude's couch. Did she ever get over being homeless? No, she stayed on a chatter's couch for over a year. Did she ever get a job? No. Was she ever able to get clean so that she could pass a drug test she takes once a week so she could see her 16-year-old son in foster care? No. She never did any of that. Did she get her channel successful? No. What did she do? She moved out of the RV onto a chatter's couch, and then from a chatter's couch to a dude's couch. So that's karma. That's called karma, you guys. And I believe in that. Friends are now called frenemies. Yes, that happens. So let me be clear. Dope Girl was my friend who I took under my wing, who I tried to help. Dope Girl's girl I gave money to. And then Dope Girl tried to destroy my life and my channel. So be real careful about what you're saying in my chat right now, you guys. You guys want to be loving? Go ahead, but you might want to keep that to yourselves right now, because this is a girl who tried to ruin my life and did ruin my business. So be very careful what you're saying right now. You want me to be sensitive to her? I think I am, by not having her fucking annihilated, by not doxing her like she did to me, by not calling people like she did on me. So let's be real careful. Do I have concern for her? Not anymore, because I spent a year concerning myself with her ad nauseum, giving her money, giving her help, and she turned her back on me and stabbed me in the back. So if you guys want me to think nicely about her about right now, that's not going to happen. So be real careful. Forgive but don't forget. Renee is the smartest one in chat right now. Renee, and I learned that lesson the hard way. Renee says you should not share your password with no one. Of your so-called friends, no one has friends anymore. Yes, very well said, Renee, very well said. And I was naive, and I was too kind, and that made me stupid. But I learned that lesson, and I would never share a password again with anybody. Point taken, Renee. Thank you. Heather says, I will take pictures and make a video of it. Thank you, Heather. I think that sounds lovely. And I really love that you want to do that, Heather. And I think it will add to your channel as well. So, honey, take as much time as you need. You're welcome to use any of my content on my channel. Take pictures. Make as long a video as you want, sweetie. Put music to it. Don't put music to it if you want to talk to it. I think it's lovely. I know how much you loved Muggsy. And thank you. I love you for that, Heather. You're very sweet. Thank you, sweetie. Well, Smokey, this is about as mutual and respectful as I can get. Okay? Do I wish her well? Yeah, I hope she finds peace in her life. Am I going to be any kinder about that? No, I'm not. This is my channel, and sometimes I do need to tell that story. So I think maybe in your last comment you said something like, we shouldn't talk about this girl because she needs help, obviously. Well, I'm going to talk about this girl. Yes, and she does need help, but that doesn't stop what she did to me that hurt me. So I don't wish her hate. I wish her well, but let's be very clear. She didn't spend her time going and get a job at a grocery store. She didn't spend her time getting off meth so she could see her son in foster care. She spent her time taking down videos on my channel when I helped her. So let's be very clear. That's not a nice girl, and that's not a girl I would ever give a second chance to, or think that she could be a good person in the future. Look, if she had gone and got a job in the past year and seen her son, I might say something different. But no, I've watched her bounce from couch to couch, from chatter to chatter, and use man from man. And she's never seen her kid again. And he's in foster care and he's hungry. How do I know that? Because he's come in her chat a few times and told her that. And did she send her kid money in foster care? No, a chatter had to. So. Did I turn her channel into YouTube? Did I find a professional hacker, which I could have, paid them $500 to take down her small little ridiculous channel? No. I did nothing. I literally went on my backup channel that whole summer, and as she talked about me on her channel every day and told people what a piece of shit I was, and I was garbage, and thank God my channel was down, I never said her name. I made it a point to not have that low vibrational energy while she was doing all that to me, and I would hit live, and I would never speak of her, and I would smile, and I would just continue. It isn't until a year later where I'm finally starting to speak about this. But a lot of you are new to my channel, and you might look at my channel and wonder why it's been up since 2007, and why I only have this much content, and why I'm so successful, and I've only been here for a year. No, I've been streaming for 4 years, and a lot's gone on. If you guys look through the YouTube, if you just typed in The Real Housewife of Cleveland, you would see channel after channel after channel after channel. It's not me that covers me. Like I'm a fucking, like they're paparazzi, and like I'm a story. They may tell something nice to you about something that's going on in my life, but they might tell you I'm a piece of shit and tell you a bunch of lies about me too. They might tell you I'm a pedophile. Yeah, 2 channels do that. They like to tell people that I'm a pedophile and that I groomed my husband when he was in high school, when I was an older woman. Look, I never met my husband till he was in college. Okay? So people be doing weird shit to me on the internet, and those of you that think that I should maybe let that slide because it's better for my vibration, you haven't seen what they've done to me. So we be talking about that every once in a while. My channel is mostly Sparkles, Love, and Light, but a lot of people have tried to bring hate on me, and it's worked. So you people need to know how I have overcome that, how I've walked away from that, how I am a phoenix from the ashes, and I've rebuilt myself no matter how many videos these people put out about me, no matter how many channels they might name called The Real House Horror of Cleveland. Whatever you guys need to do, you know. I'm still going to be sitting here documenting my life, telling people the real side of it. So that's what I'm doing today. You guys are getting a little bit of my lore, and you're getting the real side of it. Am I sitting here saying, that woman's horrible, she should be killed, I hate her? No, I'm sitting here very matter-of-factly telling you the story, and that's how it should be told. If you're interested in this story, there's a documentary that was made about it. It's called The Real Housewife of Cleveland versus Dope Girl. It's here on YouTube. It's about 2.5 hours long. Go check that out. Thank you, Kelly K. I see you. Danny Phantom Live made that. He's my buddy, and he made that before he was my buddy, because it was something that happened on the YouTube that it doesn't generally happen within streamers. Streamers generally don't become friends and have each other on each other's channels, and then they don't do that at all. And then it never happens to the second part, where the homeless one who is getting help from the stable one gets mad, goes in meth psychosis, and takes down her channel. Usually that would stop me from streaming, right? But no, I came back on my channel and was like, look, you guys, this happened to me. This wasn't right. And that became news on YouTube. I became known for that. I became known as the girl whose channel got taken down by the meth head girl who was jealous of her. So we're going to be talking about that, how it actually happened. I could be a lot of different ways about this, or I could not talk about it at all, and I took that route. But right now, today, it's appropriate for me to talk about it for a couple reasons. You don't need to know those reasons. Some of it comes from the reason I'm talking about Saint today. We'll just leave it at that. You guys get to know that much. How does that sound? What do you think about that? On my Saint thing today, I had someone come in there and say, oh my God, you know Saint10? Yes, unfortunately I do, because I was in that group of people streaming for the past few years. Saint10 was my buddy. Saint10 and I used to talk about my cancer. He used to be support for me. until the day he decided to turn his back on me. So we were going to talk about people like that. Everybody you meet on the YouTube you can't trust. You have to be very, very careful with people. That's why I don't have mods. And there's more to that. It's not that I just don't trust the mods. I do. But I don't trust the mods. They don't know who to take out and who not to take out. They have no idea what Deebsy sounds like on his third alt. I do. So I want to make sure I know that's Deebsy coming in, not just some random troll, some rando. So, my lore on YouTube is a little bit more than you guys may think. I have a lot of new people. Last week alone, I got 150 new people. Do you think those 150 new people know anything about this? No, they don't. They think I'm just some happy streamer and just starting. There's a huge lore, there's a huge backstory to my story, and I am just starting over again. So sometimes I do want to talk about that, you guys. Diana Cheka 1226 says, unfortunately, I went through something similar. It's awful when you do so much for someone and they turn their back and stab you in the back. It's heartbreaking. It was. Because she was mad at me because I was worried about her being homeless and on meth. Okay? That's why she was mad at me. It wasn't like I had not told her this to her face. I had told this to her face. I had told this to her on the phone. I had told this to her on our double live stream. I would be like, dope girl, you know, I can't wait till you get a job, when you can see your son, when you're getting better. And she'd be like, yeah, it's a process, getting out of being homeless. No, she didn't want a process. She wanted to be on meth. She wanted to be homeless. And she never got out of that. All she ever did was move into a chatter's couch for a year. Never work on getting a job, never work on seeing her son in foster care, and now she's moved into a man's couch that she met online. Okay? So those are things I still can't look up on, and I still can't be like, she's getting her shit together, she's doing well. No. She's doing the same thing she was doing 2 years ago on someone else's couch. You want to impress me, dope girl? Get a job at the grocery store, bagging groceries. Pass that drug test once a week. One time in the past 3 years so you could go see your kid, because he's still in foster care, sweetie. And he's still hungry, and he's still watching your streams while you're drunk showing your boobs on stream. I've never once been drunk on stream, and I've never once showed my boobs on stream. I also don't have children that would watch that are reaching out to me. She does. So I have a lot of things to say about that. I could say them very differently, but I'm trying to be as kind as I can be after what she did to me, okay, guys? Diana, I'm sorry that happened to you. I learned after meeting her and after befriending Daisy the Venice Healer that I don't help people anymore. If you're homeless and if you're on drugs, that is your problem. If you want to stream with me and you're homeless and you're on drugs, no thank you. No. Because I'm not on drugs. By the way, I'm sober. All I do is cannabis. Those people are using foil, straws, powders, smoking them. They're homeless, living in tents, living in RVs that don't work. They're overweight. They've both left their children. You know, I kind of went into a lane that wasn't really my lane to go in, that I thought, oh, these YouTubers are fun, and how cute are these girls, and how fun might it be to stream with them? No. The IRL, the in real life reality of that was very sad and very gross, and I can't relate at all with those people. Okay? And some of you might say, dope, well, you hear she moved in with Bradley. Yeah. Okay. She wasted her time doing that with another man that she doesn't know, that she met offline, instead of dealing with her own life and her child. Okay? So no, I don't look highly upon that. And I see her doing the same thing she did 2 years ago. So Diana says, yeah, she got my godson taken, and that was the last straw for me after giving her 100th chance, but that was it for me. Yeah, okay, so that's a good point. You gave her 100 chances. Yeah, I did that with Dope Girl, too, and I did that with Daisy. I gave Daisy 120 chances. And you can see that documentary, too. There's a documentary made about me and Daisy the Venice Healer. Just Google that, The Real Housewife of Cleveland and Daisy the Venice Healer. If you want to see me and Daisy, it's right here on my streams. I also have a playlist here called Me and Other YouTubes and Me and Other Clippers, and there's plenty of me and Daisy on there. My bird bath looks like it needs water. No, there's water in there, sweetie. It's tilted. It's tilted. It's not at a perfect angle. And the water probably needs to be changed. Devil lies. Saint10 has green teeth. Yeah, Saint10 is a loser. Devil Eyes, did you see the short that I made about Saint10? Why don't we just play it? Why don't we just play it, guys? We'll play the short. I'll show you guys, since I've told you ad nauseum the story. Saint10 is one of my ops, but he's not an op that I worry about, because anybody who is my op, I've already crushed. Look at me rising, and look at them on panels being like, I have yellow teeth. Okay, so let's just watch the short, and I'm going to tell you what the short says. First of all, this is short, and what you're going to hear in the background is Saint threatening me. Saint is saying things like, I'm going to kill you, you woman. I'm going to kill you, Cleveland. I know people in Cleveland. I'm going to send people to Cleveland to hurt you, girl. You thought what you thought getting your channel back was okay? Like I can't get my channel back, you guys? He says, no. What that was a passive-aggressive stab at me. The day I got my channel back, you guys, my thoughts weren't on Saint10 at all, by the way. It was a stab, passive-aggressive at me. There was a streamer, you guys, named Trent. I didn't like this streamer named Trent. He was a dork, too. But he did tell me to do one thing to help me get my channel back, and I mentioned that. That's all I did. And Saint said, because she had Trent help her, she made a passive-aggressive stab at me, and I'm going to hate her now. No, none of that happened in your weird mind, psychopath. So, as of yesterday, Saint's girlfriend is probably still in the hospital. Let's see. What does it say here before I play it for you? And I also have some writing here on the screen. It says, I, the Real Housewife from Cleveland, enjoying Saint's crash out, because he's been crashing out for quite some time, you guys, because I know him personally. So now his asshole is showing, and I love it. So he's acting the way he did with me privately, with all of you publicly, and I'm enjoying it. So it says, I'm enjoying Saint's crash out. He threatened to call people in Cleveland to have me hurt when I had cancer and lost my channel. I have more subs than him now. Let me repeat that part. I have more subs than Saint10 now. It also goes on to say here, I've been streaming only 4 years. I am a 56-year-old housewife. No RV trips, no community, no IP2. Just me, just saying. He said I was too old to stream. Magic, his girlfriend, is 5 years older than me. Okay, so who the fuck are you talking about age? Who you age shaming? And by the way, Saint10 looks older than me. I am 56 years old. I'm not sure how old Saint Little Pauly Shore is, but he looks way worse than me, okay? And he has less subs than me. I've been streaming for only 4 years. He said I was too old to stream. I sit here and talk bullshit to you guys. I've never been on an RV trip. He's been on 2. I've never been part of a community. He's in IP2. Shouldn't he have like a lot more subs than this 56-year-old housewife? No, he doesn't. I've surpassed him by far. I'll keep going. So let's watch this. What is it? It's AI of his girlfriend getting hurt yesterday and him streaming like an idiot, because that's what he did yesterday. He wanted to fight with Victoria J on the phone yesterday and stream on Kick for 20 people instead of going and visiting his girlfriend in the hospital. And it's probably his fault that his girlfriend's in the hospital. Okay, so let's watch it because it's fun.
Personality disorder. And
what you're hearing is Saint threatening me and a baby.
You are too old for it. You're too old. The girl was right. You're too old to be fucking acting like this. You're acting like a fucking 2-year-old on the internet. Okay? You just told on yourself too. Because you know why? Because you're a glutton for attention. And just like people with personality disorders, you don't give a fuck. Okay? And yeah, I'm playing right into your shit because that's why you threw up the news. This girl, Cleveland, actually said that Trent helped her get her channel back. Trent doesn't even know how to post a dono link. Do you know what that was? That was a passive-aggressive dig at me. Because this sick woman really wants a piece of Saint next. She really wants to get maybe 50 subscribers off of me. You know, I'm next on your. Here's the problem, Cleveland. I ain't like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like everybody else. I'll say things to you. You won't be able to look at your ass in the mirror no more. And I'm holding back on the roasts right now. You know? Holding back on the roasts because I don't want to go there. I could be saying things right now that you would not be able to unhear. Okay? So I'm just going to leave it like this until you push me any further to expose you to this community. You take your fucking personality disorder and you kick fucking rocks. My
personality disorder. By the way, I don't have a personality disorder. Okay? 0. He does. He has BPD and he has autism at the very least. And his personality disorder, it's seasonal. It's getting a little hot, so he's getting a little crazy lately. Yeah, and you heard him say a lot of things there, right? None of it's true. He's insane. So I know the audio was a little strange because I have the baby crying over it, but if you really are interested, go listen to it on my shorts. Because Saint is gay. He is old. He's too old to stream. And he's too uninteresting to stream. And he's been streaming for a very long time. And all he does is harass women, pretend he's sober when he's clearly not. He harassed his girlfriend Magic. He harassed me. He harasses other women on his chat. He likes to call women cunt face on his chat. It makes him feel like a big boy. So, don't watch Saint10. That's what I have to tell you. I don't even think he's on YouTube anymore. I think he got kicked off YouTube, or maybe he's on Kick. Hold up. I gotta talk to the husband privately. Do you guys want to say hi to Skippy? Come here, Skip. Come closer to them.
Hi, Chet.
See, that's him. Okay, a little bit, Skippy. I'll probably only be another half hour-ish. Okay, so that's all we're going to say about that. We're going to wrap that up in a tight little bow. But with Saint's crash out and things going on, and him abusing his wife on, not his wife, his girlfriend on stream, and it being a big talk right now in the past 24, 48, 72 hours, how Saint abuses women, I was going to stand up and say, hello, yes, I'm a 56-year-old housewife, and Saint tried to abuse me, okay? And I have proof of it, and it's in that short. And I have proof that I am better than Saint, because look at me. Okay? And look at my channel. So that's all we have to say. And we're going to say one last thing. Hey, Saint10, you're such a little bitch. I know you think that it's strange that people talk about your yellow teeth. Brush them, dude. Brush them. Brush your teeth. And by the way, cut your hair. Everybody, and I mean everybody, can see the bald spot at the top of your head, sweetie. You're not hiding it. By all that going down there, you're not hiding it. You're still bald. So please cut your hair. Okay, we're going to end it with that, and let's continue with stream. Do you guys want to smoke one with me? Do you want to play a good song that might change our mood? Let's do that. Let's put on a happy song. There's Baxter, right? You guys seeing Baxter? All the dogs are out here. Let me find something. Something. A respect song. You will respect Cleveland. You will respect this 56-year-old housewife, right? So let's play a respect song. It's one of my favorites. Hey, Electrostar fan. I saw your gifts. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. What's going on? I'm sorry I was in the middle of a conversation. Sometimes you guys, you know I'm actually a streamer, and if I'm in the middle of a conversation, I will continue to talk if I'm on one, even if I see you come on. So I did miss a lot of you coming in. We have 81 likes. Let's get those likes up. I'm going to need you guys to double tap the screen to like my stream. Jen's House of Pain. You copy and paste your Cash App on your live stream. Oh, she asking questions, how to get donos. How to get donos. Very important, because this being your first time, you can't get a dono. So yes, doll, if you have a Cash App, after you're streaming, you'll need a second device to do this. Jen's House of Pain, you'll need a chat phone or a chat phone. Either one will do. So with that second device, once your stream's already rolling, sweetie, you're going to want to go on your Cash App. Your Cash App gives you a place to share it. You share it. Here on this device, you go into your own stream right there. Like you're going to chat with me, you chat in your own stream. You put that Cash App there and you copy and paste. Once it's there, it's rolling through. You don't want it to roll through, you want to pay. So then you go and you hit it like you'd hit someone's name, and it gives you an option to do many things. Pin that comment. That comment will be pinned in your chat. That's how I get my donos. I see your comments, Diane. I was just on one and I needed to get that story out. Steven, you're sending me gold coins. Thank you, Steven, for sending me gold coins. I appreciate that very much when you guys support my channel like that. Luckily, I'm working from home today, and a conference call just ended. Diana said, "Oh, I love that you work from home. How fun is that?" And you sound very important having conference calls. I love that. Do you guys want to see the babies? Do you want to see how cute babies are being right now? Oh, look at that with her bomb pop. Look at that. Hi, Kelly K. Hi, Kelly K. Kelly K is in chat. I saw you before too, Kelly K. I'm sorry. I had to get that fucking story out, Kelly K. You know how I lose train of thought, and I was trying to hold on to it. Kelly K is sending me hearts. I grabbed it. I got it, Kelly K. Hey, Abigail. Abigail, come see YouTube. Here's Abigail. Look how much weight she's lost, you guys. She's down to about 35 pounds. There's Killer. There's Killer. Electrostar fan is sending me flowers. Where's Baxter? Baxter! I was all the way back there. Hey, Baxter. Baxter, come on over. Baxter, come on over. No, he's doing his own thing, you guys. He's foraging out there. Steven's sending me a star. Here he comes, here he comes. Come here, buddy. You guys, he's mostly blind and deaf. So I do a lot of snapping with him. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you made it. You guys can see his eyes. He's mostly blind. Yes, he's mostly blind. But he can see where he's going around here because he's lived here for about 3 years. And my older dog that's not here anymore, Muggsy, taught him how to do the perimeter. So Baxter basically just sticks to the perimeter and does it over and over. Electrofan is sending me stars because he says I am a star. Thank you, sweetie. I think we should get to seshing, and I am not monetizing the stream today. Lucky us. So we can just sit here and puff freely. Does that sound good to you? Let's get comfy. Kelly K, sending me more sparkles. Kelly K, how are you doing, sweetie? I've been avoiding TikTok a little bit just because my YouTube channel's been doing so well. So every time I think about going on TikTok, I'm like, fuck it, let's just go on YouTube because I'm doing so well. So I've been neglecting my TikTok a lot, you guys. I really, really, really should do a stream over there today. And before I, get off that last topic, I do want to give one last shout out to Victoria J. I'm probably going to tag her in this live stream just so she knows other people back her. A lot of people came to her on her live stream yesterday, and I'm not going to talk to her on her live stream because all of my ops are there in the chat. But I will tell her privately that she's on the right path. Yes, she has the same ops I do. Yes, Janny, Saint, they're assholes. Yes, and I support you, Victoria J. Stay strong. Keep talking about what you're talking about. Keep putting them on blast and keep exposing them. And yeah, you did expose Saint yesterday. Saint kept saying, I'm winning because Victoria J said she rage quitted. No, everybody was watching Victoria J. Victoria J said long before Saint came into chat that she had to go do something for her mother and she was quitting her stream. And then Saint came in and said all that lies. So the only person who rage quitted anything yesterday was Saint because he didn't have the balls to talk to Victoria J and he had 2 hours to do it. But yet he wanted to talk to 20 people on Kick. I know a lot of you don't know what I'm talking about, but that message goes out to Victoria. I see you, girl. And thank Thank you for exposing him. Keep exposing him, because I'm one of the women that he did harass when my channel was taken down, not by me, and when I was going through cancer, IRL. So thank you for exposing Saint for the piece of shit garbage he is. And everybody go support Victoria J's channel. It's at Victoria with a K, V-I-K, Vic, Toria, V-I-K, Toria, J-J. And it's all in capitals. Victoria with a K, J-J. At Victoria, J-J. Go support her, because she's talking on her streams about what I'm talking about, and that's all she does. And I appreciate that, Victoria J. Thank you very much. And one other thing about Victoria J, the very first day she started her channel, I was the very first person to ever be on her channel. I was the first person to panel up, to show up, and to show up on her channel. Everybody else who's ever paneled with her goes on there bitching about another person, yelling about this, bitching about that. This person did that to me. Guess what I did the very first day of her channel? I showed up, cammed up, face up, and said, hey, I'm just here to support your channel, and I just want to give you love and support. I'd like to see someone else try that. Okay, go. Be more like me, people. Don't be assholes. Go. We forgot the music because Skippy came around, didn't we? I'm on TikTok, known as Real Housewife of Cleveland. Yes, and my whole timeline is there 4 years. And I will be on there later today streaming. So it's not The Real Housewife of Cleveland. It's just Real Housewife of Cleveland on TikTok, you guys. I'm easy to find over there. Teehee Kelly. Yes, I come from IP2, you guys. And those of you that are new to my channel don't know that because I don't talk about it a lot because I'm trying to get away from that. So yes, I know Victoria J very well. I was the first person to ever be on her show. I was the first person to ever be on her show and be nice to her. Okay? So yes, I know her. And unfortunately, I know Saint. I know a lot of the streamers and I don't like them. So that's why I don't talk to them. Okay, so Jen's House of Pain, make sure you find me on TikTok today. I will be streaming there later. It's Real Housewife of Cleveland. That's my phone ringing. That's my ringing. I just hit end. Like I'm streaming, people. Don't call me when I'm streaming. So, Teehee Kelly, that's why I was freaked out about you when you came in. So, Teehee Kelly, there's another Teehee Kelly in that community who hates me, who trolls me. And when you first came in here, I thought it was you. Teehee Kelly, you don't by any chance follow Eric on the RV, do you? I'm interested in knowing that. Because one time recently when I went in there, and I get trolled everywhere I go. I can't go in a chat without someone trolling me because I am a successful streamer now. So one time I went in to say hi to Eric, and I'm very good friends with Eric. Eric and I have known each other for years. And Teehee Kelly was like, Cleveland, get the fuck out of here. This isn't your community anymore. And I'd be like, bitch, fuck off. I can go wherever the fuck I want. Yet here I am. And Teehee Kelly would come at me again. I thought that I was friends with Teehee Kelly for a while because she hated DJ Darren. DJ Darren is also an op of mine who I hate because he also doxed me. And he was mad at me because I streamed with Daisy the Venice Healer when he was in love with her. So I was always thinking you were the same Teehee Kelly. But you are not, are you? Jen's House of Pain says, I've learned so much from you. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that I can teach somebody something in this world. Diana's here. Smokey's here. Smokey said, just followed. Take care. Thank you for the follow and the subscription. I appreciate it, you guys. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, please sub up because I'm only about 200 away from 8K. And I really want to hit 8K. 8K is a big number for me. It means I'm really doing better than most of my ops. Most of my ops. I know Janny only has 6K because he's a little bitch and he doesn't even have legs. Oh my God, how could he have more than that? Okay, I'm just reading back a little bit because I know I missed some comments. Diana says, I'm kind of old school. Oh, Kelly K is sending me more sparkles. I love you, Kelly K. I don't have my lip stuff out here. I'm just like, where's my lip stuff? It's in the house. Kelly K is getting me a star. Is she still eating leaves? Where is she? Where is she? Annabelle, don't be eating leaves. Oh, she's back there pooping, Heather. I yelled at her in the middle of a poop. Now she's looking at me in side eye like, don't look at me. Sorry. So Tee Kelly, isn't that funny that there's two of you? Because if you were the same Tee Kelly, you wouldn't be here being nice to me. Because that other Tee Kelly in the chat hates me. Hates me. But there's two of you. How's Kelly K? What's going on in your life? Things calm down around your side of the world? I know you had a couple months there where you weren't feeling good. Your house was flooding. Shit was going on. Your hair wasn't fluffy and you weren't feeling like a scuba-doo. Are things doing better now? Because you seem like you're all sparkles now. I'm glad you're back, Kelly K. Cheers. This is gross. I have to go get a new pop. Hold on. This pop is flat and evil. Anybody want to come inside while I'm going? Come. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Killer. Killer, you want to stay? All right. So don't forget my lore, people. And those of you that are new to me, I'm going to need you to go look at my documentaries on Danny Phantom Live's channel. Danny Phantom Live. He's done at least 3 documentaries on me, and he's doing a new one on me and Daisy the Venice Healer soon. Heather, do you remember the White Devil? The last time Daisy was on my stream, the White Devil? Danny's making a documentary about that should be out at any minute. So if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, you want to see my lore with Dope Girl, you want to see my lore with Daisy the Venice Healer, you want to see my lore with other people that you didn't even know I knew, because I walk away from them, because I avoid them, because I am a higher vibrational being, and I be going up, 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 and skyrocketing while they're over here. So I'm going to give you the name of Danny's channel in chat, okay? You want to go look this dude up, at Danny Phantom Live. Why? Because he's the one that made all the documentaries on me. And if you don't want to do that, just go in the search bar and type in The Real Housewife of Cleveland versus Dope Girl documentary. It's like 2.5 hours long. Go enjoy that shit. Or go type in The Real Housewife of Cleveland Goddess Reunion with Daisy the Venice Healer. Go watch that shit. Or there's a 3rd documentary done on me. The Real Housewife of Cleveland versus Rogue Mod. Because Basil, my mod, went rogue one time. You guys know Basil here in my chat? She still comes in. She's still my buddy, but she's not a mod. None of you are mods anymore. So go check this out. I just put it in chat. That's Danny. That's my buddy. He is IP2. Okay, right now Danny is covering Tone. If you don't know who Tone is IP2 streamer as well. Tone is on the RV right now with Chicken Andy. So if you guys aren't watching that, you can go to Danny Phantom Live's channel because he is making documentaries and edits every day on what's going on with Tone and Chicken Andy in the RV. I'm not watching it because I was bored to death. I love Tone. I'm a member on Tone's channel. I adore Tone. He's a great streamer. I love Chicken Andy. Boy, is he funny and great RV. But I cannot watch that shit. It is boring AF. So go to Danny's channel. Watch the edits on Tone and Chicken Andy. Watch the edits on me and everybody else in YouTube if you want to get to know my lore. If you're going down that rabbit hole, go check out Danny's channel, you guys. Sam says, I love soda. It's funny that you call it soda. So here in Ohio, we call it pop. This is the pop. So I got a new 2-liter. Listen, this is going to be amazing. Listen. Yeah, that's a freshie, bitches. That is a fresh one. This is my fancy glass. It says Ohio. I don't drink alcohol. I'm California sober. I haven't drank alcohol in over 18 years, nor has my husband. But I do like to use a huge wine glass, a champagne flute for my pop or my juices because I like to feel fancy, you guys. I'm a fancy type of girl. So I want you all to look in the chat. I wrote Danny's channel out. I want you to go subscribe to him, and I want you to look at the documentaries he's made on me. Okay, bye, Diana. It was good to see you. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Jen says, pop is a famous word for any soda in Cleveland. Well, yeah, I think everybody calls it different, no matter what part of the world you're in, right? Kelly K says, I love summer. Me too. I love summer, Kelly K. And I'm just so glad to be streaming out here and not from my couch. What the fuck? Not a Biden fan is in chat. I'm just seeing you now, sweetie. I'm just reading these comments backwards. So not a Biden fan is here, and I must have missed him. He's probably been here a minute. He says, good afternoon, Jennifer. Greetings from Connecticut. Not a Biden fan. One of my favorites. Good to see you in chat, sweetie. Sam says, I hate Chicago. Why do you hate Chicago, sweetie? What am I doing? We never played the Pantera song. Jen's House of Pain said, I lived on State Road for 10 years in Parma. So before this house, Skip and I lived in a haunted house that we were only in for 4 months. And you guys know the story of that. If you don't, you don't. We only stayed there 4 months because we ran out of there like the Poltergeist movie. It was so haunted. But before that, we were in Parma for 9 years on Bremen Avenue, which is across from the Schnitzel House on Pearl. Do you remember the Schnitzel House and Chupa's little market? So I lived like right across the street from there for like about 8 years. I loved Parma. And the Wiggers. Do you love the Wiggers in Parma? So Parma is the capital in the United States of Wiggers. You can Google that. It's real. More Wiggers there than anywhere. I'm not just saying that. And the Schnitzel House. I would get the Schnitzel House to go and bring it home on the reg. It was 9 doors down from me. I lived on that street, right, going straight across from it. And they had goulash there that was to die for. That Schnitzel House was amazing food. I like Parma. I had no problem with Parma. The only reason we moved is because we were renting at the time, and we were great tenants. And all of a sudden, one day, after 8 years, the landlord sends us a letter and says, I've decided to sell the house you have 30 days to leave, and in that 30 days, you must show the house to everybody who wants to come looking at it with the real estate people. I was like, fuck you. They'd be knocking on the door wanting to show the house, like dressed up people in the real. I wouldn't answer it. I'd be like, fuck you. No. And we moved out of there. I was so mad. I was like, how rude, you know? How rude. Jen's House Pain says, I prefer Seven Hills. I know of Seven Hills, but I've never been there. State Road Meats, awesome place. I know it well. I know it well. I've never shopped there, but I've seen it. Sam says, Illinois has some Democrats, but not as many as Chicago. Well, Chicago should have less Democrats because it's falling apart because of the migrants being shipped in there, because of their woke asses in Chicago. Chicago used to be a badass place, and now it's a pussy bitch little place full of migrants. So, yeah, Chicago sucks right now. Meadow Dreams is back, you guys. She ghosted you. She ghosted you. Look, Meadow, I do that all the time. I jump in out of chat, jump out of chat. You never have to announce yourself. If you want to, you can. I'd be going in people's chats, be having a half conversation and just leaving. I'm just be out. So I think you're sweet. Chicago's mayor says there's no problem there. Gotta dodge bullets. Well, he's obviously a woke piece of shit. Look at what the mayor has done to Manhattan. Jesus Christ. They have a Muslim bell, a Muslim horn that sounds 3 times a day in Manhattan. People get down on their knees and pray to fucking bullshit. Okay? Look what he's done. They've defunded the police so much in Manhattan. Like, I don't care if you guys paid me $1 million. I wouldn't go to Manhattan overnight. No, thank you. No, thank you. What a garbage piece of town they've turned that into. And by they, I mean the woke Democrats. And in turn, that means the migrants. The nacho lady comes in and says, I'm a baddie. Well, you are too, nacho lady. Takes one to know one, nacho lady. Knuckles to you, bitch. That's my bitch, the nacho bitch right there. Sam says, I hate the mayor. And don't they think that the mayor is really Epstein's secret child? Didn't they, like, prove that? Didn't they prove that somehow? And if they didn't prove it, they're just not saying it. So that dude's mother is some, like, wealthy woman somewhere, and there's plenty of pictures of her and Epstein and him as a little boy, right? He looks just like Epstein, but he's dark, right? So that, and isn't he a Muslim? Isn't he a Muslim? I'll get in trouble for saying things like this, but I don't like it. I had my stream taken down recently for talking hate speech. I appealed it, and I won, and I got it back, because if I want to take, look, I'm a starseed, and I love every single religious group, except for one, because that one religious group only wants to kill me and you, because they think we're infidels, unless we join their stupid little gang. And you know what their gang is? You must wear a burqa and only look through here, and you probably have to have your clitoris cut off, okay? So, I'm not going to say the name, but it rhymes with shmushmums, and I don't like them. I'm not going to talk too in depth about that because I don't want to get my stream taken down again. But freedom of speech in this country has become less than, because on my YouTube channel, when I talk about the facts about what that religion does and has done and is doing in New York specifically, my stream was taken down by YouTube for hate speech. And again, I appealed it and I won, and that stream is back. But I'm not going to get into that conversation again because it's dangerous to talk about on the YouTube. But yeah, I hate the Muslims, and they can fuck off. And they shouldn't even call themselves a religion. They should call themselves a fucking gang. They're horrible people. Ryan Henry, I'm great. How are you today? What's going on? What's up with Annabelle liking the leaves? I don't know, Heather. I don't know. I just got these dogs a month ago. Ask God. Ask God the question, because I don't know. Every time they come out here, they want to eat leaves. They have full bowls of food inside from morning to night. I'm not that girl that just gives them like a dish of food in the morning. They eat it and it's over. No, they get a huge bowl of food that lasts them till tomorrow. so they can come and go at will, eat when they want, eat till they're full, come back, eat a little bit more later. They're not hungry. I don't know, but I think it comes from where they were before here. Okay, because where they were before here obviously was a bad situation, right? Obviously, they were both extremely obese and overweight when I got them, right? And not from eating good food. They were eating bad food. So my guess is maybe they were being fed food before me that didn't satisfy them. It's like when you eat Chinese food. It's not real food, so it might satisfy you right till you after you eat it, but 15 minutes later you're gonna be hungry. So I feel like maybe these dogs weren't being fed good food before me, and then we're used to going outside and maybe trying to eat things outside, whether it be leaves, dirt, rocks. No, dogs are known to do that. So there's no reason they should be doing that now, other than maybe that was their history and it's a habit they need to overcome. So that's what I think. That's what I'm guessing. And that's what I'm doing. So when they come out here and they start eating leaves, it's just no, no, no. And I'm trying to teach them. I'm not yelling at them, but I'm teaching them you don't have to eat a leaf. I don't know. My guess is as good as yours. What do you think? Hi, Dark High Life. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses to Dark High Life. Canvas Homusu USA is here. Hello, Canvas. I'm just going to call you Canvas. Ryan says hello, and I'm fine. I'm fine. Meadow says, thanks, Jennifer. You look beautiful as always. Well, Meadow, thank you. I try. Sam says, I hate the mayor. Dogs are barking outside because a person just rolled through. We've still never played the song yet. There's a lot going on here on my stream. A lot of things at the same time. Hi, Sal. Okay, so I want to say something. Saint10 TNT just came into my chat. We talked about Saint10 earlier, how he's my op, how I had a few things to say about him today because he's in the news, and I wanted to add to that on my personal level. Okay, well, every time you come in my chat, Sal10 TNT, you give me a little bit of PTSD because your name looks like it says Saint10 to me sometimes, and out of the corner of my eye as you roll by, a lot of times I think you're Saint10, who is my op. So I'm glad to see you in here, Sal. We won't be having Saint10 come in here because he is hidden from my channel. He's blocked. So he won't be coming in here like he did on Victoria's stream yelling at her yesterday. I don't allow that kind of shit. Oh, they're still barking. I gotta go tell him to stop barking. Hi, Alicia. Hold on, the dogs are barking and they're like crazy. Enough. Stop barking. Go lie down. Go on. Go bark. Okay, they're getting crazy, out of their minds. Dark High Life says, I support your channel. Of course you do, sweetie. Of course you do. And I support yours. Everybody go subscribe to @Dark High Life. He's in my chat. He's dressed in green because he is a member of my channel. That's how much he supports my channel. @Dark High Life -R1R. Can we get this going ever? Can I ever have music today? Is it against my religion? What the actual fuck, people? I don't know. But it's going left. The whole stream's going left. Just do something. Just do something. What do I hate? What do I hate? I hate an iPad. I hate an iPad. Hi, Berserker. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. You guys, Berserker's here finally. I need a laptop. I have a laptop. If any of you out there are rich and wealthy, go to my Amazon wish list and buy me that MacBook Pro because I'm kind of sick of doing all this on my fucking Android and this little fucking piece of shit. I need a laptop. I need a laptop. How many times did you just see me hit this piece of shit? Berserker? Ooh, Alicia's talking about fiber and raw carrots. What's going on? Are you guys having issues? I've had it with that. Had it. Can we do anything on this thing? I don't know. It's amazing I can live stream. It's amazing I can put one fucking foot in front of the other and walk down the road. Okay. Seriously, having a moment. Sal, you're never annoying me. Why would you think that? Because I said that about the name of your channel? I said that about the name of your channel because it reminds me of one of my ops that I was talking about earlier, sweetie. He annoys me. You never annoy me, Sal. I love you. You think I'm Ariel. Okay, you guys, we're going to put this song on, and I'm going to shut up and enjoy it, because I've been trying to play it for, how long, Heather? 3 hours now? 3.5 hours? It was the Respect song. Oh, give them carrots, and they'll stop eating leaves. Okay, I'll try it. I gave them some carrots the other day. They didn't really love them. I gave them carrots. I gave them peas. I gave them beans, green beans. And I give them watermelon. So they do get veggies. It's not like they don't get them. But they don't get plates of them, you know, when I'm cooking or making something. Like, they just had carrots the other day and they spit them out. I'll try again. Apples, I give them apples. Don't give them pumpkin unless you want them to poop. I'll tell you that. Pumpkin will make them explode. Can we just have a moment? No, we can't. It's going to go off. And it's going to go off. Jesus Christ. Heather, is there any reason for any of this? Respect Cleveland. Respect women. Respect female streamers. I wanted to play this earlier because of the Saint10 conversation we were having. Saint doesn't respect me, his girlfriend Magic, or Victoria J. And that's what made me want to play this song. Respect. And fuck Saint. Cheers to that. Are you ready? This is my part. Respect. Respect, people. Talking to me? You talking to me? No way, punk. No way, Saint. No way, dope girl. No way, Janny. No way, Steve Dewey. No way, DJ Electra. Grey Alien. Same fucking thing. No way. Katie. Only thanks to you. Katie. Queen Katie, you are the only reason I'm getting my money back for that bubble tent. We're taking your advice. Guess what? Amazon said yes. They're allowing me to return it. Gee. Hi, River Rat. River Rat's here. River Rat's here. What's up? Good to see you. Are you talking to me? Well, it's not a done deal yet, Katie. It's not a done deal yet. So, let's discuss this for a second. Walk on home, boy. Walk on home, Saint. Walk on home, Saint. Anywho. Yeah, look at that. Tents down. I did it myself on stream last night. Skippy said he'd help me Wednesday, but he had to work till then. So that inspired me to do it myself, right? When Skippy came home last night, I was like, guess what I did? He's like, what? I said, I took down the tent. He said, no, you didn't. I was like, look, he's like, you're trolling me. He looked, he's like, how did you do that? I was like, I don't know, but I did it on stream. It was pretty easy. So I'm pretty amazed about that. I went to my Amazon Katie Poo, and I returned it. Now listen, I was going to return it just because I was going to say I didn't like it, but I ended up returning it for a leak in the Oh, well, thank you very much for that $20 Cash App. I'm just going to call you P. P's in chat. Do I see a P? Hey, thank you so much for that generous Cash App that you just gave me. Thanks. P? I can't say your full name because they give me your real name and I don't dox you guys. If you want to say who you are in the chat, that's fine. But P just gave us a nice $20 Cash App. Thank you. Appreciate you donating to my channel in that way. So here's the thing. Katie Poo. They will give you a box at UPS, or they should. Okay, so here's where I was going with that. I have to box it up myself. It's in the shed right now, and I got it. It came in a duffel bag. So it's in the duffel bag, but I also got the fire pit that same day, so I burnt the box. Oh, you know, what are we gonna do? So I told them that, and they said, yeah, we'll just repackage it any way you can, and then you need to take it to a UPS box. They didn't want me to take it to Staples. They didn't want me to take it to Kohl's. They want me to take it to the UPS store, which is fine. There's one, 2 blocks down the road, so I can do that. But I'm thinking to myself, okay, now I have to find a large amount of cardboard to repackage this thing. It's a tent. I mean, it's big, it's a big amount. I don't just have boxes laying around my house. Where's it going to box? But so you think if I just take the tent in the duffel bag to the UPS store as is, that I could package it there and then they send it too? Do you think all of that can happen? Or do I need to go there before I send it, pick up a box, bring it home, package it, and then take it? What am I doing? What am I doing? I need more help here, Katie. Sam has a new boyfriend? Oh, amazing. Congratulations. Can you tell me everything about him? And Katie says, absolutely. Absolutely? Absolutely? So absolutely, I can take it in the duffel bag there, so I'm returning it, but I burned the box. I need help repackaging it. And absolutely, they'll help me? Shut the fuck up. Is that real? Because if it is, I'm going to lose my mind. No, it would be taken care of right there when you go. Dang. Alright. I gotta get my ass up there. Because that's $100 back in my fucking account that I could use. Really happy about that. They were so stupid when I tried to return it. They said, yes, we'll take your return, or we'll offer you $21 in cash back on your account if you'd like to keep it. I'm like, that was $100. You're offering me $21 to keep it? No. But I was starting to tell you about the leak in it. So the other day on Sunday, we went in there on my stream during the thunderstorm, because that's the one thing I wanted it for, was to show you guys the inside of it during a thunderstorm. And we got that content. It kind of sucked. If you ask me, it was an L content. It wasn't even worth it. But as I was in there, I didn't tell you guys, there was a drip on my head. As we were in there, there was one spot in the tent that was going drip, drip, drip. I had so much going on at that moment with the apple, with things in my bra. I had 2 vapes in there and a lighter. I was trying to just contain myself, and then I had, if you remember, I got claustrophobia when I was in there. I had a little bit of a panic attack when I was in there on Sunday, and you guys saw it live on stream. I had to get the fuck out of there. But the fact is, there was a leak in there. That fucking, on top of everything else, there was a small leak. It was dripping on me. So that's the reason I returned it. I told them it's been up in my backyard for a week, and then it was fine, and then the one day it rained, it was leaking, and so that's why I'm returning it. And that's pretty much the truth. Katie says, my girls have actually been refunded and told to keep the product. One was a fireplace entertainment center. Yeah, they should have done that to me. Then I could have sold it. That would have been amazing. Your girls, they buy a lot of shit off Amazon, huh, Katie? I love that for you and your girls. I love that they're getting everything that they want and they need. I love that. You're a good mom, sweetie. Sam said the last guy that talked didn't tell me he wanted to be my boyfriend, but got pissed that I'm going out with CJ. CJ is such a sweetheart. Okay, so his name is CJ. Well, he sounds better than the last one. Fuck the last one. And move on to CJ. Well, I'm happy for you, Sam. That sounds amazing. Congratulations. Dark High Life says, please be kind. Oh, be kind. We're buffering, I'm sorry. I'm going to read this word for word, Dark High Life. Be kind, woman, and please support woman. Respect woman rules. And then he's got the emoji of me with my cat grabbing my boob. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Summertime, and the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone with Ross and G. All the people in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC. Me and Louis, we gonna run to the party and dance to the rhythm. It gets harder. Me and my girl, we got this relationship. I love her so bad, but she treats me like shit. I'm locked like a penitentiary. She spreads her loving all over, and when she gets home, there's no left from you.
Like a store coupon. I want a store coupon.
And the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone.
I love you, Sal.
All the people in the dance will agree that we're well qualified to represent the LBC.
So, Sam, you met him in chat?
My burning sun was Sunday rise. So what am I gonna be doing for a while? Said I'm gonna play with myself. Show them how we come off the shelf. Summertime, and the living's easy. Rallies on the microphone with Ross and
We talked in chat and ended up liking each other, but it pissed the other guy off. Welcome. Do you, boo. It's all about you. Now I want to put this glitter over it. See if I can get myself in the sun to do it. Is it glittery? Is that glittery enough? Glittery lippy. That one up. I fucked that one up. Glitter. Okay, so I got this off TikTok. Your Color Rules by Arbella. Ourbella. It's very glittery. You know I love a glitter. Me, la 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 wee. Berserker likes it. Thank you, Berserker.
The new strawberry watermelon refresher, made with strawberries and a whole lot of whips.
Let me see what Katie says here. So they didn't give you the option to take it to Kohl's. They usually give you a few options, whatever is closest to you. Anyway, I'm happy you're doing it. The only option I saw, Katie, was a UPS store. And then it did say there was like a little tab below that that said other options for places where you can go. And I tried to click it, but it wasn't clickable. And I was even thinking of you in my mind. I said in my mind, I bet this place is Kohl's. And then another person told me Staples does it too, which I was hoping, because Staples is literally like 10 doors down from me. So it didn't give me any of those options, but I wondered if I just took it up to Staples, if they would take it. Because so what they gave me on my phone, on the Amazon, it says, you know, I got to show that to them at the UPS store, and it's one of those little square things with a little computer chip number in it, and then they grab that, and that's how they know I'm returning it. So I wonder if that would work if I took it to Staples. Hi, Patchwork. Good to see you, sweetie. Yes. You think yes? But also, then I don't have the box. I think if I took it to UPS in the duffel bag, Katie, and then I say I have no box, then they help me box it up, right? Because I'm at the UPS store. But if I take it to Staples, I have no box. I really think that I'm not going to do the box thing at UPS regardless. I'm going to go around the neighborhood, ask the neighbors. People around here get a lot of things delivered. Somebody's got to have some cardboard. I have packing tape in here. I'm going to package it up myself. So that I'm going to do myself. Ooh-woo. But then I think maybe at that point I try to take it up to Staples. Oh, no, you say do UPS? Okay. I'm going to stick with the original idea because I don't want to be carrying this tent all over town either. Hi, Heather's back. Heather's back. So UPS. That's what's happening. UPS. Sam says, I don't take shit. And you shouldn't, Sam. Thank God. That's why I love you. Sam likes my glitter too. Hold on. I just got to check and see if Skippy's here. Are you serious?
Sich berühren, wo die Bäume Atem halten, bevor sie dich entführen.
Boom, 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 boom. Girls were taking it. You brought it in as long as a bag. Okay, hold on, you guys. I gotta go check and see if Skippy's around.
Wenn der Neon scheint, du schlägst die Tür lässt mich rein. Riechst nach Regen und Benzin. Küsst mich hart, nennst das Disziplin. Berghaus, dritter Stock. Dein Herzschlag, Betonblock. Hart und grau und ohne Riss. Ich brech mir daran jedes Stück. Du sagst, fühl nichts, ich fühl alles. Du sagst, lauf, ich fall. Betonherz, Betonherz. Schlägt für niemand, schlägt trotzdem. Betonherz, Betonherz. Brichst mich ab wie ein altes Haus. Räumst mich leer und lässt mich aus. Betonherz, Betonherz. Ich klopf dagegen, klopf und klopf. Kein Echo, nur ein harter Stock. Betonherz. Am Waldrand, wo die Schatten sich berühren, wo die Bäume Atem halten, bevor sie dich
Cheers.
entführen. Am Waldrand, wo die Schatten sich berühren, wo die Bäume Atem halten, bevor sie dich entführen. Am Waldrand, wo die Schatten sich berühren, am Waldrand, wo die Schatten sich berühren.
91 likes. Now is when my OCD hits. Now we're gonna ask you non-stop to get it up to 100 until we get it to 100. Double tap my screen to like my stream. We're at 91 likes. The second it hits 100, that's always my goal. You guys know it. My algorithm skyrockets after that. If you're in my stream, go up and manually hit that thumbs up button. Give me a like. Give me a like. Or if you're on your phone, double tap your screen to like my stream. Double tap your screen to like my stream. That way it goes out to everybody who's out there who doesn't know who I am, and they come in here. 95, very good. Now, those of you that have alts, get on your alts. Get off of your channel and get on your alts and go like this stream from your alts. And we'll be there in 1 second. I don't have an alt. I do have my other channels. I could go like it. 96, we're only 4 away. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, Berserker's doing one of these. Heather, don't you have an alt? You should have an alt by now, Heather. Get on your alt. Heather, if you don't have an alt, make one. You guys, you know with your one phone number or your one email that you made this YouTube channel with, you can make 2. That's why so many people have alts. You can't make 3, but you can make 2. Go make an alt. Call it something crazy like Karen's vaginal page or something. I don't know. And go in there and troll me nicely. This cash, I'm trying to hit it. It's not gonna work, lady. It's not gonna work. It's not just a line.
Beyond your imagination. Be amazed. Be moved.
I'm not German, but I am now because I married a German man. It's written on my wrist, letter. That's the name of that's my last name now. I'm a nice German woman now.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go.
She likes the women with the blonde hair and the blue eyes.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go.
Very healthy specimens. Bow wow wow. Exactly, that's what Purple Circle says. There's techno here, the dogs bow wow wow, and there's a bird over here going pow, pow, pow. Do you hear it all? Lots going on here.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go.
The only German in me is my husband. I'm Irish, Scottish, and Greek. You guys gotta hear this bird. Listen. Did it like the music? I don't see it. Show yourself. Maybe it's a skinwalker. Show yourself. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's a crow. It's a crow. See? You like the music, you guys? Caw, caw, caw. Caw, caw, caw. Come on out, little crow. He's a big one, you guys. There he is. He's flying around. So, there he is. He just went over there. That was fun. So that was a crow, you guys. We do have a couple families of crows. But when a crow is cawing over the techno music to me, that's pretty crazy. Do you guys think he liked the techno music? Because it seemed like he was singing. I think he liked my music, yo. He's still cawing and cawing away. You know, if a skinwalker is saying things to you that sound familiar but you can't see it, you're not supposed to answer them. They'll whistle at you or they'll say your name and you're not supposed to answer them. My hair is weird today. I put olive oil in it yesterday for about 4 hours. What do you want from me, buddy? Where is he now? He's right above me again. Ooh. Oh, as soon as I saw him, he just drove. I said he drove away. His buddy's over there on that tree that's going that way. So his buddy's over there. So now there's two of them. Alicia, how's Kittler doing? She's stable. Same as she was yesterday. She's being very sweet. Hanging out with me and Skippy and the other animals a lot. Like, if these two are sleeping on the couch, Kittler will, like, work her way in between them and curl up and sleep between them. So Kittler knows that she's, you know, not doing her greatest, but she's not sick. I think she's just becoming a little self-aware. She's spending a lot of time with us, and we're spending a lot of time with her. So thank you for asking. She's doing good. She's not like sick or in pain or having any symptoms other than I kind of see a little bit of a decline. That's natural. I've seen a murder of crows at the Walmart one day, the first time ever. Filled the sky and they landed on everything. It looked like the movie The Birds. Well, that's terrifying. I don't ever want to see that. Crows are big dogs. I'm not worried right now, but when I used to have my dog Muggsy outside here, Muggsy was only about 5 pounds, maybe 6 on a good week. And we do have crows out here, and once in a while we'll have a falcon. So I would never, ever just open the door and let Muggsy run out here. I would be like here by his side. I'd walking, standing in the middle of the yard. Even in the wintertime, he was, not out of my sight because of these big birds. These birds are bigger than a chihuahua. They could take off with Killer. I don't think they'd take off with Baxter. Baxter's like 15 pounds. Certainly wouldn't take off with one of these bigger dogs, but I used to be worried about that. Crows, and they're very smart. They're smart. You love olive oil. Did I say olive oil? I meant to say coconut oil. So I put coconut oil in my hair last night as a deep conditioner. Boy, was my hair so dry after the heat wave, after everything going on. Boy, was my hair dry. So you never want to put that kind of thing on your scalp. So I pulled it into a tight ponytail, not at the top, but at about back here. And then all that hair, I just lathered till it was wet with coconut oil. Coconut oil. Organic coconut oil. And I just put it in a little bun, put a little hair tie on it, and then I go as far as to put a sandwich baggie over that bun. Plastic sandwich baggie over that bun. Why? Heat. It brings the heat in. The heat makes that oil penetrate into the cortex, into the shaft of your hair. I said shaft. I'm a cosmetologist. I went to beauty school and I did hair for 20 years. So no, I know what I'm talking about. If you would read on the package of anything, it would say leave it on for 20 minutes. No, you leave that shit on for like 4 hours. You just watch the Titanic movie and then you watch another movie. And then you go and you wash it out. But understand, washing it out, it's going to take like 5 or 6 washes. You got to wash your hair 6 times in a row to get that shit out. So I was up late last night washing my hair. But it's amazing. It's so soft now. It's so beautiful. And it really feels amazing. So it has a different texture today than it has had the past week. And it's really good for it. Look, I want to grow my hair down to here. A few months ago, my hair was down to here, and I cut about 4 inches off of it. Do you remember that? Just so it will keep growing. And it really did work. My summer hair has gotten very long. Plus, I started taking supplements of collagen and stuff. And so that's making my hair grow faster, too. You're barefoot too, Teehee Kelly. You love grounding. I'm always barefoot. It happens naturally for me. I have foot claustrophobia too. Ooh, Teehee Kelly says, I used your mom's old hair oil. I don't know what it is made out of, but it gave me jerry curls and I didn't even have to wash it as often. So my hair is definitely like curlier today, kinkier today, right? Because it brought out that natural look of my hair. I didn't curl my hair today. This is what it looks like naturally after drying. And you can see how weird my hair is. It's like straight on this part of it, but then the underneath is like has a wave to it. I'll never understand my hair. And look at it back here. I have all these like colics in the back of my hair. If I pull that part up, my hair goes in different directions underneath my hair, so it always looks like I have bedhead. I don't know why. It grows weird. It'll grow curly at the scalp and then it will go straight. I don't understand it. Berserker said I had a giant gray horned owl tried to eat my dog when it was a puppy, and my rabbit was outside in her cage too. Ooh, oh, that's so scary. I don't like that story, Berserker. So, did you see this happening? Did you have to go out and save it? Like, holy shit. I love an owl, but not when it's coming after the puppy. Come on. Oh, and the rabbit it could have got. You must be careful where you live, Berserker, because I know you live in the forest. Oh, Berserker's saying he uses coconut oil too, and all the good effects it has for his hair. and it's now become curly after putting activator in it. It's amazing, Berserker. I like the story about the owl. My God. Meadow says your daily journal has become one of my favorite shows I watch on the lives on my big screen. I appreciate you sharing your life and keeping it real. Well, Meadow, boy, do I love that comment. Well, then I'm doing something right. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for enjoying watching my life, the good, the bad, the weird, the confusing, and the ugly. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I love being on your big screen TV. That's how I watch my streamers. I'm never at home watching my streamers on my phone. They're on my big screen TV. Chat's up on the side. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the couch. I'm doing one thing or the other. Might be talking to Skippy. Maybe I'm in the kitchen cooking. Have it way up. But, you know, the fact that I, for years, have had streamers on my big screen TV, and that's how I watch it. Thank you for telling me that. That makes me feel special, and I feel like a princess being on your big screen TV. And thanks for, like, watching my life. I appreciate it. Thanks for thinking that I'm interesting or weird or cool or funny or sad or pathetic or all of the above, you know? Appreciate that, you know? I'm not a lol cow. Some people might call me that, but I'm not. I'm a nice girl documenting my life, and I have a lot of stories to tell, and there's a lot of stories that are still untold. I have a lot of things that I've lived out on the YouTube and been through, and I haven't even told you guys. And there's a lot more for me to go through. So I'm excited for you guys to watch me in the future of me and my husband and our little rescue dogs and cats here. You know, I do plan on doing this for a while, you know, in not this October, but let's say next October, we're probably going to move to a bigger place, a little farm where I'm going to have chickens and a goat. Not a big farm where I can have horses or anything. I did grow up riding equestrian hunter jumper and showing, but I don't want horses. I know what a pain that is. But, you know, there'll be things in the future that will be exciting to watch. Look, I've watched The Real Housewives of wherever on Bravo for the past over a decade, over 10 years. I'm so involved in those women's life. I'm so absorbed in Tamara Judge's life, Countess Luann, and I don't even like those people. They're not even real. Their shit is scripted. Their show is scripted. Their faces are scripted. Do you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that I am on here being authentic and real, and you guys actually like that. That's very cool to me, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this just for me. Just so someday I have other people knowing my stories, and someday I can look back on this and be like, wow, I remember that. So thank you for saying that. That means a lot to me. I appreciate you so much. Is my husband an innie or an outie? Are you talking about his belly button? Of course he's an innie. I would not marry a person that had an outie belly button. Have you lost your mind? Is that what you're talking about? And Heather Navarro is doing a killer tower on the side. Thank you. Did you see Killer? Is she still even out here? Killer, where are you at? She's the only one not out here, Heather. Killer stayed inside. All right, Heather, here's who we have. We have Baxter at the end there, in the sun, coughing. There's Baxter. Annabelle, being her crazy Annabelle. And look at this. We have the pig whale here. Abigail. Abigail's laying in the shade. Look at you, like a beached whale. She looks just like a sea lion. Baxter's coughing. I'm going to let him back into the air conditioning, you guys. Come on, B. You need to go back inside where it's cool. Come on, my little scuba doo. Come on, all three of you come in the house with me. Come on. So yes, this is my daily diary. And a lot of you are new to my channel, so you getting that little dish of me talking about Saint and IP2 today, you may be like, what the fucking hell? But that just lets you know a little bit more about me and my streaming. If it wasn't for people like Saint and IP2, I wouldn't be strong enough to stream right now like I do. I'm not your normal 56-year-old housewife. Most 56-year-old housewives could not do what I do. but because I fucked with IP2 for quite some time, which is a community of streamers that are hardcore and don't fuck around and they fuck over people's lives, I fucked with them pretty hard. I became pretty tough and I learned a couple secrets of how to survive. And then I realized that they were garbage. So I kind of walked away from that. Now, they're not all garbage. I'm not saying IP2 is garbage. I'm saying a lot of the people that I fucked with were. Now, I just fuck with the nice people at IP2. What is IP2? It's a community of streamers here on YouTube and on Kick and on other platforms. You could go just put in IP2 in your phone and go down that rabbit hole. That's how I started streaming. It started from Ice Poseidon, who might be the most famous streamer in the world right now. Ice Poseidon, IP2. He no longer really wants to be affiliated with that, so he has his own little thing. I think it's called CX now instead of IP2. But I come from that. I wasn't IP2, but boy, I hung out with them for a long time, and I streamed with them for a long time, and I know their ways, and I couldn't wait to run away from that as fast as I fucking can. And it caused me a lot of the problems that I have in streaming. But also, had I not fucked with those people, I wouldn't even be streaming anymore because I wouldn't have been strong enough to get through it. So, it's all a process, people. You know, it's all a process. We live, we learn, we get our strength from whatever garbage we need to, is the way I look at it. Oh, I fucked with my hair, but I meant to put the bow back in. Let's put this back in, because it's a cute little bow. And I do like my hair out of my eye over there. I like to wear this hairstyle a lot, and I got it from Mary Keoki Monroe. Who's Mary Keoki Monroe? She's the girl who lived from 1849 to 1866. I had her tombstone in my house for 9 years. She's my guardian angel. If you don't know that story, it's a different story. I'll tell it again one day. Not right now. But I do have a guardian angel, and I know who she is. I saw pictures of her back in the 1800s, and she used to wear her hair like this. Just the little front pulled over and then a twist. So I wear my hair like that a lot. I also don't wear this bracelet I've talked about a lot. It says she hath done what she could. This epitaph was on her mother's tombstone. So I have a big tie to that family. If you guys know the story about my angel statue that was in my home for 9 years, then you know it. If you don't, I'll probably do a special stream soon to talk about it. It's not one of those stories I jump in and jump out of. What's up, Jen's House of Pain? Hi, Ari girl. What's up? I'm listening, Jen's House of Pain. What advice do you need now? I'm here for you, and I am at your mercy. Berserker says, all I know was just on the branch because you couldn't hear it. And you can hear all the birds out here. Oh, I see about the owl. Celebrity Stock, what is up? Welcome to chat, sweetie. I'm scrolling backwards, so I'm just seeing you now. The sweetest voice on YouTube. Aw, you're talking about me. No, you're probably talking about Lana Del Rey. Yeah, well, both of us. It landed on a branch right above your dog during dusk. It was huge. It was 4 feet tall, looking like, Berserker, thank God you were there. $98 likes in chat, you guys. We got to get 2 more likes to get me over 100. You guys like my stream. Like my stream. Thumbs up. Like my stream. Double tap the screen to like my stream. Like my stream. I'm going to give you a spin. We got to get it up to 100. We only need 2 likes. Come on. Like the stream, you guys. I can't do cartwheels today because I'm in a sundress. I'm in a sundress. climb the tree. I'll climb the tree. Okay, 2 more likes. Work on that, you guys. I trust you can do it. I trust you can do it. Not one of you liked it. It's very disappointing. You guys are very disappointing. We got a fish, dude. What is up? Hey, Jen's House of Pain. Ask away, sweetie. I'm listening. What is the advice you need? Heather has live streamed before, yes, a few times. But I wouldn't say Heather is a successful live streamer. Heather knows how to hit live and she enjoys doing that once in a while. But if you have a question about live streaming, I think it would be smarter to ask me. Heather, would you not agree, sweetie? Because if it's a tech question or a question about streaming, I could answer it both for you and Heather, most likely. But yes, you might once in a while catch Heather streaming. She's not opposed to it. She's done it a few times in her life. I've seen Heather stream before. Berserker, they're hazel green. That's the answer. They're hazel green. If you would look at me, you'd say they were green. But I, in fact, know they're hazel. Even if I wear a blue shirt, they'll look a little bit bluer, but they're still going to look green. Berserker.
Ain't no harm in wandering. There's a bounty of fresh produce delivered daily for the
Did you like that one? That was Lana Del Rey. That was Cinnamon Girl. Hey, Katie, are you still in chat? Katie Poo! I'm hungry too, Heather. Skippy's on his way home getting Chipotle though. So as soon as he arrives here, I'm done so. I'll be pushing end stream and eating Chipotle without you people. He wanted me to cook. I said, fuck no. Go get Chipotle. He said, okay. Okay, so I recommend a ring light. A ring light is what I recommend. And I use it obsessively. If I'm out here, I don't use it. But if I'm in my house streaming, a ring light. And if I am streaming with a ring light, I look 20 years younger than I do right here. Here's me in natural light. If I use my ring light behind me, it looks like I have a filter on my face. And it's strange because all it's doing is brightening up my face. I don't know how that works. And then people always ask me, Jennifer, did you dye your hair? It's so much redder. No, the ring light's on. So you can get a decent ring light for 20 bucks at like Walmart. I would go and invest in a ring light right away. Other than that, lighting doesn't matter. You don't want to like sit under a light, have it be on top. Like if you have a light in your ceiling, don't sit under that because it just make you look like an alien and you glow. You want to be in a nice corner. You don't really want the light pointing at you. I'll often stream with a lamp next to me and just get that natural glow inside if you don't have a ring light. Don't do anything weird because it'll make you look weird. Get a ring light. That's my advice to you. Go to Walmart. If you have money, then get the $200 ring light. That's what I have. And it's fucking amazing. And I swear by it. And I would never stream inside without it. If you don't have money, get the $20 ring light. It does almost the same thing. And that's the lighting you need, sweetie. Size. So it really only comes in one size. It's... Ooh, jeez. There's my 333 again. There's my 333. Every day you come in with a 333. Thank you. That goes out to you again. I'm not even going to say your name. You know who you are. 333 Cash App. And it's a lucky one. It's my lucky number. 666 and 333. 69 and 420 are my lucky numbers. Thank you. Okay, so all ring lights are about this size, you know? I don't know the size. If they come in small, don't get the small. You want it to be bigger than your face. Because that's what you're lighting up, is your face. So they all come in about that size. I even have a selfie stick that has ring lights on the side. But if you're going to be a streamer, here's the most important thing you need to know. How you going to, what's holding your phone, buddy? Who's going to hold your phone? Because I'll tell you what, if you're going to stream and you're going to put your phone down like this, no, that won't work because your microphone's down there and that will muffle you. So your phone has to be on something. So I don't like selfie sticks because I'm a photographer, and I will tell you that a streamer's best tool is a tripod. So this is what you need more than anything. Again, Walmart has the cheap ones for $20. Start with that. This is about a $300 tripod, you guys. This is a really nice piece. I use this. This is what you guys always are sitting in. It can go up, it can go down. I can kick this and I carry it around with me as a selfie stick around the house, around the yard, and that's how I work it. That's how I work it with you guys. And then the second that I need my hands free, you go in here. I screw you on and I reverse the camera. So more than lighting, lighting is the third thing you should be worried about. Just get some natural lighting in your living room or outside. That's later. What you need to worry about is what to put your phone on right now, because you can't set it. You can't set it down. You just can't do that. You got to have something for it to stand on. I have a couple small stands that I've bought off Amazon and off Temu. You can get just little phone stands where you can just set your phone down there. I don't have one out here right now, but they work really well too. And those are like 12 bucks. So a tripod, yeah, and again, Walmart, Target, anywhere from $20 to $300, and a $20 one is going to do what you need. This one's a badass one. I wish you lived around me because I have about 6 tripods right now, and I have 1 or 2 of them that I'm definitely not using, that I'm either going to donate to the local fucking thrift store up there or sell or something. So, I don't know. Well, the tripod is really for photographers. So the tripod comes only with this piece up to here. So what you need to buy is this extra piece, which is the part you screw onto the tripod. It's a tripod phone attachment. Okay, if you're buying it at the Walmart or at the Target, they'll be able to explain it to you there. If you're buying it off Amazon, you buy a tripod and then you buy an extra phone attachment for a tripod for a phone. That's what this is. I recently saw one of my ops and she just started streaming like a total retard. She had her tripod. She kept trying to put her phone on the tripod. It had no phone holder, like an idiot. So you got to make sure you get both pieces. You can use any photographer's tripod and convert it with this little piece. I think it might be 2 pieces. It's just a phone converter for a tripod. And those pieces go anywhere from $12 to $30. This is the $12 one. I got the cheap one this time. Last time I got the metal one for 30 bucks and it broke. So this time I bought this cheap plastic one for $12 and I got 2 of them because they always break. And so I always need one on hand. And it's been working really well. And you just unscrew this, you put the phone in there, and you screw it back up. But look, that's the most important thing you need to stream right now. Get that first. Lighting is, look, I didn't even fuck with lighting till 3 years. 3 years after I was streaming. I never cared about lighting. I could have cared less. Berserker's giving me 100%. 100% ooh-woo. 100% ooh-woo. Look, when I first started streaming, I was streaming with Daisy the Venice Healer, who's very well known on YouTube, and she was very successful and very famous, but she was also insane. And she was homeless, living in Venice Beach. So I kind of was at her whim. Like, if I wanted to stream, we couldn't do it because she was going nuts, doing something insane. But she would call me and she'd be like, now, we have to stream now. Goddess Jennifer Nana, press live now. Be like, all right, bitch, all right. So in the beginning of my streaming career, not only did I not have lighting, I wasn't even combing my hair. I wasn't putting powder on. I wasn't making sure that, like, my eyebrows weren't crazy. I wasn't doing a hair. I was just Oh, Daisy's calling. I gotta press live. You know, and usually back then I would have my hair in a sideways ponytail, and that's how I did most of my streams. No makeup, no nothing, just go. Um, and I became very successful doing that. So I'll tell you, it is about your content, it is about your vibe, it is about your attitude, it is not about your lighting, it is not about what's holding your phone. I'm just giving you answers to your questions, which are tech. Tech is secondary. What matters with streaming is your vibe, your personality, and your improv. How well can you improv? How well can you handle what's going on? How well can you work a room? It's really what it's about, sweetie. And it's about you. Are you interesting? Are you going to talk about interesting things? And when it gets boring, what are you going to do? What are you going to happen when no one's in there and it's really boring? Because that happens. I'd worry more about that than anything else, because my first year of streaming, nobody came in. Nobody. I usually would film Muggsy, my 24-year-old Chihuahua, because I was making memories of him. I knew he was going to pass soon. And I'd talk to about 3 people that would come in. I'd say hi. It would take them like an hour to get there. It's not like here. People don't just come in 5 minutes. Say, thank you, Berserker. Thank you, Berserker. 2 stars from Berserker Poo. Berserker Poo. So, and I've seen that with Heather before, too. Heather gets frustrated because people don't come in with her right away. I've watched you before, Heather. One time, Heather rage quit. She said, well, it's been 15 minutes, and I guess you guys aren't coming in. I remember that one, Heather, and you did rage quit. I remember I told you about that. You were, who gave me that? Berserker gave me a floating heart. Heather was folding laundry, and she was getting annoyed because people weren't coming in. If you're a new streamer, people aren't gonna come in. 100% ooh, ooh, a Berserker, and that's how it goes for like a year or 2 or 3. And look, I got lucky that people came in so early with me, only because I was riding Daisy's coattails. Some people say I was clout chasing. I wasn't clout chasing because Daisy and I were actually friends. Okay, and I wasn't trying to be famous off her, but I did get viewers off her. And then Dope Girl, she got viewers off me. And then Father God, I got viewers off him. I got viewers because I was interviewing him. What's good with you, Cappy? What's good with you? I like when you come in, you call me Lass. I don't know what that means. Jen says, I'm going to be in a collaboration. Does that mean you're going to be double live streaming with somebody? It's going to be on your channel, right? When you say a collab, that means you're collabing with someone. So that means you're going to be double live streaming with that someone. Is that what you mean? So, if so, lucky for you, because you could just sit there and shut up and look pretty, too, and let them do all the work. There's always that. I used to do that with Daisy. I would just sit there and be like, I did a lot of nodding and agreeing with Daisy because I couldn't get a fucking word in edgewise. Jen said you were the first person I ever gifted the flow state to. User says I watched Daisy too. Jen's House of Pain says yes, ma'am. So you are collabing with someone on your channel. I wonder who that is. I mean, is it a secret? Can you tell us, or is it like some secret? I'd love to know. User, you watched Daisy too. Do you still watch Daisy, I wonder? Did you watch me and Daisy together like years ago? User, my next question to you would be, have you seen the documentary Danny Phantom Live did on me and Daisy and our friendship and how funny that is? Hysterical. Absolutely fucking hysterical. Are you aware of Jennifer Nana? Well, I'd like to hear more about that collaboration. Interesting. No, you don't have to get Download Studio to add your Cash App. I showed you already how to get your Cash App in there. You're going to want to take my stream and go back later and make notes. So you need that second device. You need a second device after your stream starts. You go in, you get your Cash App, you copy, you paste it here on this phone. On this phone, you go in your chat as a chatter, and you put it in there, and then you pin it. So that's how you do that. And that is the last thing I'm saying to you people, because Skippy just knocked on the screen, and guess what? Chipotle is here, Chipotle. You know I love you guys, but Chipotle comes first. Make a wish. Make a wish, my chatters. I love you so much. I am gonna stream later. Either we do a 420 stream, maybe at 420 this afternoon, We go hardcore. Or maybe we do a night stream, I thought. We do a night stream tonight, but we're going to stream a little bit later. So one for the road. Hi, RV Flies. Good to see you. Uh-oh, you got a racist strike? They gave you a racist strike on an old video. RV Flies, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that happened. It was probably Saint. It was probably Saint jealous of you and jealous of your strength and your clean teeth. I don't know what chat we were in yesterday, but you were in there. They were talking about Saint. Yeah, you said probably. We are just kidding, you guys. I'm sure it wasn't Saint, but we like to fuck with Saint. I made a wonderful short about Saint and Magic being in the hospital, RV Flies. Please check it if you haven't checked it on my shorts. And RV Flies, I'm going to tell people, RV Flies has gotten a little kick in the fucking asshole today from that community, too. Why? Because they're jealous, because he's doing well as a streamer, and he's happy, and he's got a new puppy. So what do they want to do? They want to fuck with him. They're not like, oh, good RV Flies. And by the way, everybody go subscribe to at RV Flies, because we are barely going to make it out alive, you and me, buddy. Yeah, and this is all for entertainment purposes only, by the way. Fuck, man, RV Flies. It just makes me run faster this way, and as I run up. Oy vey. I'm sorry that happened to you. See, RV Flies, this is what happens to you when you do well and people watch you and they see you being happy and something going good and then we just want to fuck with you. Well, you know what you need to do? I'll tell you what you do. You make a ton of cute videos today of that you and that dog. That's what you do. Make so many shorts and then live stream and fuck them. Oh, did you get a strike? Can you not fucking live stream right now for a week? Dang it. Well, let me just do a special little hate wish for them for you. You know I'm a green witch. I'm put a little protection on all of us good streamers that the bad people want to fuck with. That is our protection. RV Flies, I send some of that to you. And Sparkles, and I send this to you too, RV Flies. I love you. I love you very much. And I'm sorry that those people did that to you. Those people are shit, man. Can't do anything. No, there's nothing you can do. And you can't do anything on your channel right now because those fucktards. I'm so sorry and you can't stream. Well, my love goes out to you. Take this week. I think it's 7 days they give you, right? I'm not gotten a strike yet. I'm on a strike warning right now. And it ends July 27th. So if I don't do anything bad before July 27th, I won't get a strike. But if I fuck up right now, I will. What gave me that strike? I put up a short of Sandman calling Deebsy the N and the F word. I wasn't smart, but it was so funny, RV Flies. It was so funny. And I wasn't being racist. They were. So I thought it would be okay. But I put that up on my channel, and I did get in trouble for that. So I hear you, but I never got a strike before, so I'm sad, and I'm going to pray to the YouTube gods for you, that they rain sparkles upon you. Have you tried appealing? I'm sure you have. The last time YouTube took my channel down for when I was talking that Muslim talk, and they said it was hate speech, and it wasn't. It was information. That was my opinion. I appealed it, and I won. So I don't know if you've tried to appeal anything, but do appeal everything, and you might win, because I've had that experience once, and it was very exciting. So everybody go subscribe to @RV Flies, because he's one of the streamers I watch. Oh, Lovely is probably one of my ops on a alt. Okay, so with that, love to you all. A special love and shout out to RV Flies. A special shout out to Victoria J. You're doing God's work by telling people about Saint and Magic. Everybody go take a look at my Saint and Magic video, because in the audio you'll hear when Saint threatened me. Okay? So we don't like when people do that to women. We don't like when people do that to our channels or other people's channels. So go subscribe to @RV Flies too. And with that, I'm going to eat Chipotle with Skippy. Have a great day. I love you all. 103 likes we made today. I'll see you guys later. Have the best day. Love you. Scuba doos. Dooba scuba doo.